long as YouTube allows it to go up.
All right. Someone would have to watch it to know there was something wrong.
Yeah, I think a computer would do it.
So he could say anything as long as YouTube says it's okay. It's like nobody watches us, so no one's gonna report it.
No, you got that.
So, last time we were here, a grand.
Kill the dragon.
All right. So, what would you like to do? Hey, recap's over. Fuck it.
Pretty much sums it up.
It really does.
So, last time you guys were here, a grand battle was held with Kolderanth, the Great Ice Worm. As the battle took a quite interesting turn, as two of your party members decided to ride the dragon off towards his lair, while the other two trotted along underneath, going, "Go back!" Amazingly,
Worked out well.
they managed to polymorph the dragon into a squirrel?
Mouse.
Mouse, that's right.
Mouse.
It was a rodent. Choo, mouse. Landing, ironically enough, at the feet of the two following party members. A grand battle ensued, at which point Kolderanth admitted defeat and bowed his head to our resident giant Satine.
Lord Satine.
The orb that he carried was smashed in the battle, letting off a giant bolt of electricity up into the storm that was following it as the orb seeped into Satine's sword. And Satine, currently about 20-ish feet tall, is like, yeah!
Yeah.
Standing in victory,
Heartscape.
you all hear the voice of Madame Tumult
My lady.
as she says to, "I think that's quite an interesting battle you've had there." And thunder rumbles as you all go, "Did you all hear that?" As there is a giant rumble of thunder. "I think it might be interesting to let you come and see us. We'll be in Van for the next couple of days making a delivery." As she says, you hear this, all of you, audibly, not in your minds, just speaking out loud. There is a giant crack of thunder as a huge column of lightning just right there in the midst of you. You are all driven back slightly by the intensity of it. And as the flash fades, standing in front of you is a very large, bulky skeleton holding a very large club, standing at the ready. And as you see it, it's like, what the? And it just crumbles into a heap of bones.
Holy shit. What was that?
Where's the
Another giant streak of lightning comes slashing down, smashing to the front of you. And as the flash dissipates from this, you are left seeing a large Goliath female. About 7 foot, almost 8 foot tall. No hair, dark gray skin.
Sorry, Josh just scared the shit out of me.
You guys are, I'm trying to do a thing here. You guys are fucking killing me.
No, you're describing a very muscular woman, and I'm just like...
He's getting ready.
Way ahead of you,
He's
brother.
getting ready to be aroused.
Okay, so he's sitting there fluffing.
Smells like
beer.
death.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Way ahead, everybody.
Second streak of lightning falls. In front of you see a fairly impressive female Goliath, about 7 foot, almost 8 feet tall, because I was reading the wrong one. Light gray skin, long brown hair in a single braid, and has multiple stripes down it, and has these very strong, piercing blue eyes. As she stands in front of you, and she suddenly reaches forward, grabs a rather large great maul, looks to each of you, and then looks down at the pile of bones.
I'm just gonna fall over.
As she looks down at the pile of bones, she says,
Oh.
"Well, maybe now we don't have to look at him every day." And as she looks up, and she says, "Oh, it's so wonderful to see you again." As she stares directly at Rainstorm, And she says, "How have you been, little runt?"
Okay, so is the thunder just continuing to go?
And as that happens, there's a crack of thunder, another giant bolt of lightning, and
We
right
need to
behind
leave.
right behind her, there's standing another large Goliath figure.
We need to leave.
Very imposing male.
Unoccupied spaces.
Stands a full head above this female that stood there. As he
need to
steps
put them
forward
back.
out of this bolt of lightning, he reaches over, grabs a great sword that he has here, and he suddenly twists and turns, gets back to back with her, readies his sword, and he goes, and he says,
This is going to get old fast.
he says,
We need to get them to this part of the world, like right
and he
now.
says, "Can you give me a minute, guys?" As he suddenly goes back with her, takes his great sword, holds it up over his head, and says, "Which is our enemy, Nala?"
Mama?
Point at the dragon.
He points at the dragon. He looks over at the dragon.
We got them.
As he dives forward and sinks his greatsword into the neck of the dragon. And,
We got him.
oh,
I got him.
there's
Who
another
turned him into a
crack.
mouse?
There's another
Bitch,
crack.
you killed him.
There's another crack of thunder. A huge bolt of lightning lands, and another Goliath steps out from that one. The female Goliath turns to him and says, "I believe we'll all be here soon. I've got a thing. Gather them over by the corpse of the dragon as they arrive. I will deal with this.
Got a thing.
We'll have
As
them
you wish,
carry-
milady." So he steps off, and there's another Goliath steps out, and he's over here. Steps over there. As she steps forward, she says, "It is good to see you again. You've grown up well. It's been interesting watching you over the years."
You could. How?
You can see me? Do the dirty.
Oh
Oh no, Jesus.
I've been granted, during our confinement, the ability to look in on you from time to time.
Doing the dirty.
As you can see,
Mom.
as she points down at the heap of bones, she says, Silent Fist didn't survive the transition.
Ah, so
Noted.
that's who that is.
He's the only casualty. Well, you know, he was a prideful man who
Killing us.
who oftentimes did not know when to step back.
Yes.
We have much to talk of. She looks over at the white dragon, which now has about 20 Goliaths standing around it.
Pick that motherfucker up.
You didn't do shit in the end. I'm the one who killed it.
She says, we may need some time at the current rate. I don't know, it'll be a while. We'll all get here.
How? But
I imagine your brother and sister will be here soon.
She has what?
what?
It's kind of complicated. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay, I look forward to that.
What?
You were meant to be with us. I'm glad that you weren't. You've had an interesting time, it seems. I don't have much of the details, but I at least know enough to know who you are and what you've been generally up
In
to.
comparison to her, how muscular is this?
Oh my god.
In comparison to her,
I was right.
she's
Not right now.
pretty bulky. She is fairly fine.
Is there a boom in her voice?
There's a quietness to her. Make an insight check.
Yeah, I can do that, I think.
20-foot tall Satine's just vibing.
16.
16.
Look how
You
short these
get
people
the
are.
feeling that she is being very calm and tame right now, much like the thunderstorm in the distance. You see the dark clouds, you hear a rumble in the distance, but you know that when it gets to
Do
you,
it.
you're going to be in
I
trouble.
will take you down, little man.
She's
You
actually,
don't have to. I've
now,
got
looking
this.
at her, she looks to be almost the same age as Rainstorm.
Wow.
She looks to be maybe a couple of years older. Maybe.
Wow.
She's not muscular per se. She's very fine. Her hair is very beautiful. The braid is very nice. Comes down just to just below the small of her back, just, almost to her butt.
What kind of weapon was she holding again?
She's holding a great maul. And she's wearing these beautiful leathers. They seem to have some coloration to them. Does not look like anything you recognize from whatever memories you might have. But she's wearing these nice leathers with blue breastplates of solid leather, and on the front of it shows a little cloud with a lightning bolt. But she doesn't look like she's incredibly muscular, but even in her slightly thinner form, her bicep is probably the same size as your head. But she's not like roided out, like super muscular. She's not like all veiny and stuff. She's
taller than me too.
Yeah, a little bit taller than her, but she looks anyway. So yeah, she's an interesting, rather imposing figure.
Look at me like that for.
No.
Buddy, I will stomp on you.
Let me explain.
You had your turn.
It's too much. Let me sum up. All those times long ago, Silent Fist Lehman, our leader, we were doing really well, and nothing could really contest us. We bested everything that came our way, and Silent Fist decided that he didn't need to bow to Cord, that we were strong enough on our own. And Cord, he's actually fairly understanding. All he told me, he said, we're strong enough. He's like, I value strength. But he said, just change the name of the herd. He said, you can't be the herd of the storm if you're not my herd. And he said that he had earned the name and he was keeping it. He didn't care what he said. And then there was a storm, and then we were not there anymore. I searched for you and couldn't find you anywhere, so I assumed that somehow you had gotten left behind.
Did you see the elf?
An elven man stepped out of the storm, held up this ball of energy, and then there was a flash and we were gone.
We met Andrew 21 years ago.
Andrew.
Fuck that guy.
He's not that bad.
Strangely enough, we were transported to a very... It was dark, but not dark. There was a vast expanse of nothingness. But there was, like, stars twinkling through. We were kept in a floating orb. And, well, to be quite honest, Silent Fist didn't take it very well. He called out Cord for being a coward and not facing himself.
Ooh.
And all he could do to us was trap us. He couldn't even fight us because he feared us. That didn't go over very well.
I imagine not.
A rather impressive angelic being came floating through the darkness. Its wings were quite wide and glowing and such. It came and floated straight through the sides of this orb. We were all floating. It was very strange. When you thought which way you wanted to go, you would float that way. It was very, very discombobulating at first. But this creature flew down in, and he said that Cord sent him as a messenger, and that if he thought he was all that if they could defeat him, he would give up the title and let him do as he pleases. Silent Fist stepped forward and said, I will take you. And he goes, he said he wasn't talking to him, he was talking to all of us. So he challenged this one creature challenged the entire herd of Storm to combat. And your uncle, he dove in, just went straight at him, and he stood there. This creature, this ancient angelic being, kept his wings all out and all pretty and stuff, and he just kind of looked at him. And he swung at him, and he just whack, impact. He didn't even faze him. And everyone else dove in. I stood back, and I was like, I don't know about this. But when the herd is in danger, when you're called to arm, I dove in with them, and we were just beating on him. And he just stood there and took it. And you would think we couldn't all reach him, but we all somehow were able to get to him and reach him. And we were all just beating on him, pounding on him. Eventually, we looked up, and he was smiling at us. was very, very unnerving. He didn't seem to mind at all that we were just pounding on him. We started to step back. Silent Fist told him that he was some sort of illusion or fake creature, and that if Cord couldn't be bothered to face him himself, then he would lead the herd and he would come take it from him. The creature looked at him and said, obviously you're not going to learn. And he just snapped his fingers. And she looks down at the pile of bones in front of her. She goes, that's all that's left. He didn't even strike him. He didn't reach out and hit him. He snapped his fingers. There was this weird echoing concussion, and his flesh just flew off the back of him, leaving nothing but the set of bones standing in the attack position. And he just floated there for the last long time. It was very, very odd.
Wow.
Of course, I immediately said, we apologize. Obviously, this is some sort of... We need to work this out. Long story short, he found respect for me being willing to accept our place. He named me the new leader. I don't know, So I'm the new leader, and he said that someone would be along to let us out shortly. After about a year, we were kind of wondering what shortly was, but we certainly weren't going to say anything. I was like, hey, I thought I would, any time now. No, we didn't want him to come back. That's.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want him to come back either.
And at the time we started doubting, he actually, we were like, the rest of the herd were like, you should yell out, do something. And like, food just kind of floated into the bubble every day, and it's just we just kind of existed.
Yeah, the one who was originally supposed to let you back out got captured by orcs. So
As she looks over to your gigantic form, she's
Hi.
like,
Where the fuck did you get there?
Where did you come from? Hi.
Big.
Right. So, he came back and said that the messenger was not able to release us, that we'd be here for a while, we might as well get comfortable. Core would take care of us, and those of us who were of age would not age anymore, no matter how long we were there. And any younglings would continue to grow until they reached adulthood. So we just kind of settled in. It's kind of weird standing on solid ground again.
It's been 21 years.
Yes, when he came back, he asked if, to reward me for my patience and not griping, if there's anything I could do. I asked him if he knew where you were, and he handed me an orb, and she reaches behind her and she pulls out, and there's nothing there, and she goes, I guess it was too much to think I would keep it. But every so often the orb would glow, and I could look, and it would show me. It showed you wandering in the storm a year ago. It showed you meeting this elven person. It showed you growing with him and getting stronger, and basically she explains that she got to look in on you roughly once a month to be able to just like looking through a photo album. She got a little piece here, a little piece there. Never anything that was actually no moving pictures. She literally got to look through a photo album every month. The changes, things that are new, things that were happening. So she got to once a month look in and see a snapshot of what was going on with you.
God, the snaps from the last few months.
Hopefully Cora wasn't that stupid.
Is that a dragon?
What the fuck is that?
Fucking demon?
Good God, that's your demon lord.
You've done well for yourself, and this is good.
Trajor was a good man.
He seems to not be around as much as he was. I hadn't seen him in quite some time.
He went off on a mission, and because of something that I did, he went on a mission that he didn't want to go on, and he ended up making a deal to keep me safe, and now he is trapped in one of the 7 layers of hell. 9 layers of hell. His soul is safe. He promised me that, but made a deal to keep me safe.
If I ever meet him, I'll be sure to thank him.
Also, fuck that guy.
Who?
The guy who made the deal with. He's
Oh.
an asshole.
Yeah.
Killed him too.
What?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
What?
He's sleepy. He's sleepy right now.
What?
What the hell are
He
you
doesn't
on
make
about?
sense.
Oh, the guy who
Charmaine.
made us make the
Charmaine.
Champagne.
Oh,
He's
right,
sleepy.
right, right.
Champagne.
I was like, who the fuck is
I was like, what?
Champagne.
Stop confusing the
Fuck
DM.
that guy. Fuck Andrew.
Andrew's
We're cleaning up everybody's mess.
So, obviously we have... Actually, we don't have that. You have a lot to tell, I'm sure. That's pretty much what's been our deal.
But I have siblings?
I heard something about this.
So, we don't age there, and it's been 21 years. You have a...
Your mom got busy.
You got... You have a little brother who's 14 now. And I gave him, your father's name, Truthwalker, as he is very much like him.
Aw.
And his father didn't exactly appreciate it, but I think he understands after the 4th round or so.
Well,
Which kind?
I don't remember.
It's a beating either way.
I don't remember Truth
Agreed.
Walker, so the father that I remember is Treasure Walker. So that's...
Understood.
What?
But it's
And of
nice
course-
to know that his name will live on.
He seems to be growing well and is an honorable boy.
Good. I
There's,
can't wait to meet him.
There's a bit more of us than you might remember.
It was only... Well, I was a child. It seemed like there was a lot, but...
There was 48 before, 47 shortly after. 46, excuse me, don't count you.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're floating out in nothing,
It's weird.
you don't really have a whole lot to do.
I
So
can understand that now that I'm an adult.
we were granted the ability to strengthen our numbers. And there's about 96-ish of us now.
Wow.
Oh, we could tell.
As you turn and you look and you see, as this has all been going on, there's been a clap of thunder and a bolt of lightning, and there's quite a large group gathering over there.
It's the most populated island in all of the Forgotten Realms.
Wow.
Your sister is half sister, I suppose. Is right at 6. And she's Naina.
Wait, who's the lucky man?
Shut up, you tiny
Who said it was
man.
1?
Who's the lucky man? Or women?
Hey.
How do you spell Naina?
N-A-I.
Alright, keep it
I
up.
wasn't acting as hard. I was actually questioning,
It
like,
was-
who's the dad?
N-A-Y-I-N-A. Sorry. Naina.
Okay, N-A-Y-I-N-A.
Yeah, Naina. Yes.
Keep in mind, Haru, I am 20 feet tall and I can
The
punch
lions tend to go for whoever's the strongest, and when they get tired of them, they pick another one. Kind of like humans nowadays.
Bitches be bitches.
Yeah.
I know this may sound a little bit strange, but you know what? We'll just leave that one. So
I'm curious.
let's address the giant in the room.
Hello.
As she looks up, she goes, "The fuck."
Dying potion.
That is Satine. She's normally a normal-sized tiefling.
I'm usually 5 feet tall. I potions.
We went into a cave and found, you remember all those legends you told me about when I was little?
Yes, she seems to carry the blade. Although
Yes.
I'm fairly certain it wasn't that big.
It wasn't. She took a potion of giant, and and
Giant
its
size.
size, and it made her fat. She's normally much smaller.
I'm usually shorter than her.
Okay.
But since we were coming to fight a white dragon, she took that so we'd have an advantage because he had the orb that had you guys in it.
So that is actually the sword.
That
Yes.
is
Of
the
legends.
sword of
I
legends.
pull it, just
She
show
is
the hilt where it's got
now Core's
his name.
champion.
She looks at it and she says Satine on
Oh,
it.
sorry, other side.
Salty.
Ah, Iryu. Indeed, that is the name.
It's got my
I
name on
couldn't
it!
believe it until
Back on the
I
back it
saw
goes.
it. I thought they were just legends, you told me.
All legends are based in truth. Exact details sometimes get skewed, but
Yeah. It was kind of neat to find out.
I thought it was an
that
axe.
She was carrying something from our herd around with us.
indeed, that is quite something.
Feel that one.
And these two are my other companions. Haru-
Dumb and dumber.
I mean no great offense, but you guys look pretty rough.
We filled
Oh,
them.
My leg's
As she-
normally
As she looks over and sees this giant dragon, she goes, "You guys,
Yeah, I rode a dragon.
y'all look really good." Considering, and she looks over at the slain dragon.
Yeah, considering the other party that decided to steal from his lair is all dead.
Quite
yeah.
literally in pieces.
Quite literally in pieces.
Pretty good.
We obviously have a lot to catch up on. I need to, as you can see, there's some a general din of conversation is coming, and you hear some aggravated yells. She goes, "Phil, excuse me just a minute."
Yeah.
And she goes back over,
Absolutely.
and she goes back over, and as she goes over, she just takes the giant maul, and she walks over, no one's facing her, and as she walks up, she just takes the maul and smacks the crap out of someone in the back. And ah! Hoot it! Ah! As they suddenly part, she steps into the center of them, and you hear her voice, "Listen up!" And then all of a sudden, everyone just,
Oh yeah.
and there's
As
just
soon as
general
he does
talk.
that, I hit him on the top of the head. No, that's my mom.
Haru?
So is the other one.
Haru?
I am not married to Karen. That is not my mother-in-law yet.
Haru, I hope you realize I'm 20 feet tall. I can punch you across the island.
Wait till I find your mother. Or father.
Now my father's a demon! I think.
That just screams my name.
Well, if
I think if you're going
If
for
your
it, you're
mom's
going to be
dead.
screaming
Or at
him,
least
and then
he
you're
will.
dead.
and you're a tiefling, and she was a human.
Well,
yeah,
yes.
you're dead.
Unless I'm like 1/4 demon.
So anyway,
Don't know.
so she's going over and she's trying to get things settled.
You gotta get
Um,
this in the world.
Yeah.
There's a general aggravated tone and arguments happening. You hear, "Shut!" and everyone, "Shh."
Hey, Ron,
Yes.
they want to cut up the dragon.
I thought about it.
Anybody mind?
No. Help yourself.
Teeth.
Oh, we need the teeth.
Yeah, we'd like to have the teeth, but
Teeth in the heart.
We'll start separating stuff out. Keep them busy while we're doing this. That'll take a little while, and
That's a big dragon, man.
it's probably gonna be a little while before everyone what the shows up. Get in line.
Where everybody went.
So at this point, they start hacking up the
Why do
dragon.
we want the dragon's heart?
why do we want the teeth?
Dragon's teeth are normally the hardest thing. Every part of a dragon is like good. It's a dragon.
It's an ancient white dragon. Some of the stuff might be really useful for potions.
Yeah, like, we also can use shit to,
Oh wait, can we?
like, hey,
Roll a
see
nature
how
check.
big this tooth is?
Two of you can roll a nature check, or one with advantage.
Thank my nature.
I've got +2.
Hold on.
Nature's plus
You
one.
tag nature.
I got a 0. No, that's a.
That's
That's
bad.
intelligent.
What do you have?
0.
Oh,
one.
plus 2.
Sorry, one.
Mine's +2.
All right, so we have
Plus-
2 plus 2s.
Roll it. Roll. Then.
What do you each roll?
Yeah, both of us roll.
Yeah, just roll it.
I don't know.
Really? That's good.
18.
Nature's not tagged, bummer.
Damn, just fucking.
Nice! 21.
18 and 19. Okay. Oh, so 21. Sorry.
Yeah, 21 and
Just
18.
knock fucking self out
Okay.
right there.
Over your journeys, you've known that dragon pieces can be very valuable. Specifically, dragon scales by themselves are kept as trophies. Dragon skin can be
if done correctly, tempered and created into dragon armor.
We've got some of that, right? Red.
I need leather armor.
We've
we
got
get
some. Yeah, we've got the red dragon armor.
Well, I mean,
A
you-
leather.
Let's have more.
Skin, because we've got it from.
Yeah, let's get more skin.
Baby dragon.
Yeah.
The teeth are valued, the heart, and specifically dragon's blood. Vials of dragon blood is useful in many very powerful adaptations of potions.
Probably for
Can we
you.
try to get some dragon's blood when they're cutting it up?
If you want to do that, you can. If you want them to try to do that, then
I'll try to do it.
We'll try and do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll try
I'll
with
try
one
with
on
my
the dragon's
medicine.
name scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, your medicine and stuff. My
Alright,
medicine.
I'll do it.
I don't have a plus in medicine.
Plus 15.
Okay, mine's plus 7.
My medicine's plus 6. With
I don't have a plus.
Yeah, why is medicine so
Okay.
different?
so they're hacking into it, and you can see them skinning it across. They're chopping out large sections of meat, and you can see one of them looking around. Like, there's gotta be a place where we can build a fire. They're gonna eat some dragon.
Heck yeah, go for it.
Well, we need to take a long rest anyway, so they can eat.
Mild.
We can
We'll
do
take a
it.
long
They
rest.
just gotta sit down. They try anything. I've got the sword.
Yeah,
I
you
can
won't
just
need
be
to
like.
take a long rest. Well, you can take a long rest while.
Oh,
I said she can gain it all back. So.
I didn't even lose 100 health.
Yeah, but they're not temporary. They're maximum,
I know,
so you can gain
which is
that.
amazing.
All right.
And
Anyway,
everything
so-
I have.
I'll go and he'll go and try, and I'll help him.
Okay. So what do you want to attempt to get?
Get
My leg on.
Okay.
Try to get some blood
Okay.
from at the top before they,
And the.
So Haru, go ahead and make me a medicine check real quick
Yeah.
for your leg.
advantage because I'm helping.
No, for his leg. Oh, if you want to try to help him get his leg set up right, then
Yeah.
with advantage.
Okay, cool.
His leg's hanging half off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my leg first.
They're trying to put the white dragon's leg back on straight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help him with his leg. Because
All right, so roll medicine check with advantage.
Ooh, that was not good, really.
Fuck.
24.
Okay. So you look down and you see where you actually had put it partway on, and she had laid hands on you to heal. It's a little bit crooked. But looking down at it now, with your amazing perception and decent medical feeling from having, had lots of problems, you realize that if you leave it the way it is, that you will probably be hobbled for the rest of your life. So you look down and you're like, that's not good. And you being you, I imagine that you really don't have much care for it, so you just grab it and just...
No,
Look at it again, and you're like, it's better. So you wind it up, and you're going to you take some of your rope and some of your splint, and you basically just put your leg to where you're holding it together. The skin is mended over, but you basically just ripped it back partly loose to straighten it back up.
Can I heal him some to help fix that?
Sure.
Okay.
Directly.
How much you want?
Let's see what I got left.
But you're going to have one hell of a scar.
Don't.
But
It's a
She
garter,
wouldn't let me take the selfie.
the garter belt that won't come off.
Let me get my spells.
I just wait. Hang on. How far up is the
All
rod of immovable?
roll 3d8 plus
It's a good bit of ways.
4 is your
It's
modifier.
like, it's high.
How high up is the immovable rod?
The mover rod is right at 280 feet up,
Damn.
roughly.
We ain't getting that back.
Ooh, that's nice. 7, 14, 15, 16. 20 points of healing.
So you hold the leg straight, you splint it, and then she heals it as you see it reattach. You're going to need a couple of days to get this back to where it's fully functional, but the magical healing and straightening it out with a splint, you'll be able to hobble along. Until it's fully healed, you're only going to be able to go 20 feet per round, if necessary. So you're down 10 feet per round until you get back healed.
Well, for the next 24 hours, I can carry you.
Sweet.
So, moving forward, so they're hacking up the dragon. They are actually, having lived on the land and being survivalists, they understand the certain value of things. You've actually known them to have had dragon leather armor, not the real stuff, but they've encountered smaller dragons and through a group effort have been able to defeat one or two. And they have some... It's
So they
just
know how
tanned
to
leather.
tan
They
it.
understand the
Yeah,
idea, but
sure.
it was never made into anything more. It's essentially just leather armor with some
So they
scales
know how
on
to
it.
skin it right.
They know how to skin a creature.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've got the heart
So-
skill too.
Blood.
You've got the heart to go.
Alright, so anybody else? What do you want to do?
Skip
Your
blood.
leg's
Yeah,
handled
yeah.
for now.
I want the skin so I can make another set of leather armor.
Okay.
You're
so,
currently wearing the. You're still wearing the.
all right. So you guys are gonna let them skin it?
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody want to help with them skinning it, or you want to just let them do it and I'll
What
roll?
kind of
For it?
check would it be?
What would it be under?
Survival or nature?
It's going to be a nature check.
Yeah, my nature
I
sucks,
only got a
so
plus
Yeah,
2.
nature sucks.
I'm look good to let them do it.
Think that was y'all.
Yeah, let them do it.
All right.
I imagine theirs is better than mine.
As in that one.
Nice. All right, so with them all working together and being on their feet in gravity for the first time in 20 years, it's a little bit awkward for them.
It's kind of like you're being on the moon. Not the moon, you're in space for a long time.
Yep.
Your bones have to reset.
Yeah. Well, it's magic.
It's like you get used
They
to
were-
like being up there.
Same concept.
They were essentially afloat in the astral sea for the last 21 years.
Oh, great.
Get their land legs again.
Oh gosh,
But
you know those
so
videos?
you can see where they start carving in and they make a mistake or two, but you manage to get a very large amount of dragon scale hide. So you can put down white dragon hide. You know from the general nature of things that it won't keep for long unless chilled.
Hey,
Put it in yours.
in my bag. Wherever my
So you can go ahead and put down with that roll. You're going to be looking at.
What is that? Oh. Stop. I know. Shit's falling apart.
About 20 yards
Good God.
of
Okay.
white dragon
I'll make a
scale
fucking
hide.
cape.
Capes.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
So like.
But it's actually no 20 yards,
Does
20 feet. Sorry,
20
I don't know what the hell I was thinking about yards. Jesus.
Hey!
About 20
Yeah.
feet of salvageable good hide.
Item.
Haru, go ahead and make me a nature or survival check, whichever one you want to go with.
Okay.
I got
For what?
Gathering the blood.
20
Okay.
feet of it.
Can I help him?
Certainly.
Gosh, you know those videos of like the
We got
astronauts
plenty of
after
vials from our freaking potions.
Skin?
Oh yeah.
the
Dragon scale skin.
Yes, white dragon specifically. The type of dragon it comes from matters.
Very,
yeah,
very
different
much.
resistances.
Cold
I imagine.
resistance.
You know those
White
videos
dragon.
of like the
Yeah,
astronauts
perfect.
after they've been up in space for so long and they like try to set things in the air and it just falls and they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's them right now.
16.
Okay.
And you so confidently are like, wait.
There's a lot of blood that's been lost already through the battle itself.
You know.
Yeah, no,
Through the
really.
scab, through the heart.
We were trying.
Blood spurting everywhere. You do manage to gather 4 vials of dragon blood.
Nice.
That's
Put
good.
that in your thing too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
keep
them
the
in there.
blood cold.
It'll
4
still
vials.
technically it'll still congeal, but
You'll be the most valuable to it, anyways. Cause
Leather goes bad, blood can clot, but the magic in the blood's still gonna be there.
I'll wreck
Yeah, just besides, cold blood's better than warm
Fuck
blood.
We
What is
give
it?
that
How
to-
many? 4?
4 vials of dragon blood.
We
Dragon
can give
blood.
that to Perrin and them for the
Yeah.
potion.
Specify ancient dragon blood.
damn.
Oh, Randall's gonna have a field day with that.
The heart itself has a giant fucking hole in it.
You end up melting it down.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
dragon heart string can be used for various things. If you want to attempt to
Like
harvest what's left of the heart without destroying it further, someone can actually roll nature or survival for that one as well.
What's my survival?
What is your
I was
survival?
gonna say survival's probably gonna be
Mine's only
better.
+5.
My survival's a +0.
My survival's +2.
I might be doing that wrong, but that's okay.
I'll try and get it.
+6.
Do you want to?
Damn!
Yeah, I was gonna say
Is yours-
assistance.
Marked?
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Go
you're
ahead.
the most versatile with a knife, so we'll let him do it.
I'll
while
help
we try and help. By holding the
What's
set.
yours? Plus what?
I
5.
Why is mine
can literally
so
just
high?
Not
stand there.
reliable talent. Because yours is.
Yeah, for some reason it's tagged.
Yeah, it's nature.
proficient.
So yeah, I'm right about it being nature.
It's nature, not survival.
It's supposed to be nature, but I said survival. It's fine. Good.
Hey.
+6.
Oh.
+6?
Is it reliable talented?
Yep. Yep.
So
Good job.
16.
16. Okay.
Woo!
Because I rolled an 8 and a 7.
You take out a couple of your daggers and you start carving a little bit. As you're carving into it, you see that the gaping hole is rough.
Is it bigger? Is it? It's bigger than me.
It's about the size of Haru.
Damn.
That's a big heart.
So, good. Well, I mean, when you're talking about a 25, 30-foot dragon,
Yeah,
its
it's
heart
gotta be
being
big.
3 feet
Pump.
cubed.
It's a lot of
is-
plump.
Yeah, that's a lot of pump.
A lot of
So you carve through, and as you're carving through, you're carving up through, carving around, and you get the last piece, but you don't realize it's the last piece, and the heart just suddenly rolls towards you. You're like, "Duh!" As you dive back out of the way, and 2 Goliaths reach up and grab it. You're like, we have it. As they pull it down, as they pull it down, it does kind of splatter a little bit, but you've managed to get let's call it a fairly damaged white dragon heart.
Well, it needs to be cut
That
down.
needs to be put in the pack of cold.
It needs to be cut down. No way. It's not gonna fit in the
You
bag.
you probably will need to take this to somebody who knows specifically what they can do with it,
Probably right down.
and
Right
see how it goes. It won't fit in the bag of colding.
So I say we need to.
It
cut
literally
it
is too fucking big.
We need to cut it up.
No, they both have the same
it's
opening
the same.
size.
Dang,
It
okay.
just it needs to be cut up.
We wrap it in a cloth and take it with us. Hey, we need
know, it's a muscle.
lavender
That's
cream.
really
As it actually
nice.
comes out and they grab it and they set it down on the ground, you see ice start forming around the heart itself as it seems to freeze over.
Oh,
Gather that this is a frost dragon. This might be the nature of it.
oh
Well,
neat.
Let's put it
Let
in
me
the-
suggest one thing.
Okay.
We're gonna have to walk them all back up to the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, my bad.
There's a cart about 200 yards that way.
I've got
You
a
destroyed the
bag.
cart.
I've got a
Did he
giant
destroy
bag
the cart?
right now.
Oh, he
Yeah,
crushed
he
it.
did.
Guys,
Thought he just grabbed
guys,
it off
Hey,
and
we
yanked
need the skull that's kind of under
He
him.
landed
Guys.
on it and shattered it and took the thing.
guys,
skull.
guys, you forget I'm giants and everything on these Little Claw!
Oh!
Just pick
As
him
he's
up.
galloping and circling around the inside of your gigantic bag,
Yeah.
Hey,
I wanna try to
I'll
pick
take the car. Come here, buddy. Let's get you out of
you
there.
reach down into the bag and he's just just gigantic hands. You put him in your hand and he's just like this tiny little thing in your hand and he's just like
Hi.
he goes over and like tries to bite on your thumb and there's just
You know what,
like
go for it,
no,
buddy.
he can't even get his jaws around it. It's too big.
Rainstorm, can you hold on to Little Claw for a little while?
Sure.
I'll put the. You just gently carry him down to him.
She reaches down, picks up the frozen heart, and just stuffs it in the bag.
There we go. Don't want him to get cold. Don't want the dog to get cold.
I got the dog.
And of course, as it's happening,
Little-
there's still flashes and more Goliaths are still showing
I just
up.
look down at Little Claw. Just, Little Claw.
So-
Liquor.
It's probably going to take a good part of another hour, hour and a
Oh,
half.
can I get a claw?
Ooh,
Yeah, you can
Ooh,
attempt the
I bet
claws
a
and the
claw
teeth.
would be really good for a dagger.
Yeah, claw.
Yeah, they're
That's
actually
why I
a
want the
dragon
teeth.
claw dagger.
Nice.
That's why I want the claw.
It's like in Skyrim, dragon bone weapons are really good.
That's why I
And
want the
dragon
teeth. That's why I
armor.
want the teeth and the claws.
All right, if you're going after the claws and the teeth, make me a nature check.
If you have a
Since
bag,
now I know
you
it's nature, I'm not
can
going to let you roll
just sit in
survive.
Oh god, I don't know. Yeah.
Natural 20.
the bag. Nice.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you go over, and the dragon's head is laying there right next to the claw, one of its front claws, and you just walk over and you're like, "That'll do." And you just look down, and in a flash, you draw 2 daggers and you manage to take 3 of his claws off.
Nice.
The others are too damaged to be of any use, and you manage to gather about 21 teeth.
Nice.
It's good for arrows.
Mmm. Ooh, crossbow bolts with dragon teeth.
Sharpened metal is sharpened metal.
Yeah, I know, but dragon.
Just make sure you write down that they are white dragon.
And ancient.
3 claws.
3 claws and 21 teeth.
Okay, so the skull is underneath him, right? The one that he was carrying?
Yes.
The skull, he would have fallen over, so it's laying at his feet.
Oh,
They didn't break when.
yeah, is it alright?
It's
Made it pretty tough
skull of
stuff.
a dragon.
We could probably sell that for some hella good money.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, you know what we should do? Is contact our person that actually lived there. Maybe she knows.
Oh, yeah!
I know.
Make,
Waiting on all this to get done.
make the booty call.
Okay, so you've got about an hour, hour and a half as more and more Goliaths are showing up. For the sake of brevity, your siblings show up, but they're not interested. They're staying with the group. And
Yeah.
They might warm up to you over some time, but they're
not right off.
so they're like, "Hey!" They're like,
I didn't think they would
Yeah,
be.
we just fucking killed this thing.
So
I wanna go.
the dragons have gathered. They've gotten a fairly large fire going. They've gone over, found a couple trees, and just hacked them down. And they've got these giant skewers.
We should probably also talk to what's her name.
And a couple of them are standing on either side of the thing, and they've got these giant kebabs of dragon meat that they're just rotating over the giant fire that they have going.
Nice.
And as more and more, what the? Over here! And walks over and joins the rest of them.
How big is the skull?
It's a skull.
The skull of the dragon, you're looking at roughly 5 feet long.
Could it fit in my bag?
In your bag? Yeah.
Yeah, with the heart.
In with the heart? Yeah, I could.
What
Is
the
it's not going
fuck
to
was
damage the
that?
heart?
That was probably the ice cream, right?
No, that sounded like it came from over there.
Oh, well, it's
Something
probably your
fell.
sister. She's still up.
That scared me.
Alright.
Do we want, guys? Do we want the skull?
Yes, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead on.
Well,
All right.
Oh, doesn't it need a jaw?
It
a
has
skull.
jaw.
I very carefully.
It's a very
pick it.
large jaw.
Jaws fall off.
I go
Not
over
dragon
and pick up
jaws.
the giant skull into the bag.
Okay.
Both of them?
One's still attached to the creature.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the one that's not. Oh no! If we're gonna do that, that one needs to go in the bag of colding. I ain't putting a
Will
rotten head
not
in my
fit.
bag.
Will not
Can I
fit.
not cast Speak
Will the
with
brains
Dead?
do
I thought
anything?
I can't Speak with Dead.
If you don't have it prepared.
No, I can't find it at all. You can cast Speak with Dead, though, right?
He has in the past.
I mean, we
I
can
might
also
still have it prepared, actually.
we can also just toss
Is the
it.
brains used
Sure,
for
I
it?
had it.
No,
I
not
d-
typically.
I do have it prepared, and I can cast it
I just want to put it in the same.
at a price.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure
Not
one
yet.
of us has it.
She agreed to the terms before even knowing the terms. Hand it over.
No.
Head what over?
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure one of us has it.
Yeah, I have it.
I could have swore I could do it, but apparently
No,
you can do Zone of
cannot.
Truth.
Zone of Truth I'm thinking of.
Yep, Zone of Truth is right.
That's the one that we kind of pair together.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, we chain those two together because they work well together.
Yeah, okay. So that's that. I want us to cast that on the head and find out who the hell it was.
We can do that back in the sanctum when
Yeah.
it's safe.
So you keep that in your.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's scare the rest of the people that are down there.
I want to go.
Hey, Chris.
I want to go find
I
my
want to see a dead body.
my mother.
Which one?
I only have one.
You've been over this.
Look, I am not married to Parrot. I do not have a
She
mother.
has your blood.
Anyway, alright, so you go over and as you approach, you see Nala break through and she comes over. Yes, dear.
Mama, we have a way to get everyone back up to the spine of the world. Right now we're on an island.
Yes, I see the ocean.
But-
As you guys are pretty
Very
close to
tropical.
the coast.
Yes, not exactly our preferred
Technically, it's still snow on the ground where we're standing.
territory. But we do have a way to get y'all back up to the spine of the world, and it won't take too long to get you there once we get back up. We'll just have to go through the home that we have currently.
Okay.
I'll have to consult with everyone once we're all back together.
All right.
I'm guessing about an hour or so.
Let's get ready to make a rest.
Okay. Yeah, because we really need to
Our
take
priority,
a rest.
while resting, we need to hide the dragon.
Well, that's
Why do
not
we
gonna
have
be a
to
problem.
hide it?
They're eating it.
If islanders come by and see the dead dragon while we're all just lazing around, they're gonna be like, "Hey, that giant
They
treasure
are
chest
not
of a
gonna
mountain
come.
up there is just unprotected."
Don't think
They
they're
are
coming
not
out
going
of
to go
here.
anywhere near that
No.
shit.
No, they're not
They're
stupid.
Just the chance.
Oh, fuck.
We're
they're
going to
gonna
make
light
our
us
camp.
Lady or whatever her name is.
I'm about to. Keep ready. Do you know what I'm saying?
Or gone. That's right.
Orgasm.
It's or something. Make
Orgasm.
it- look,
And
make
Lady Dickerson.
look.
Randy Dickerton.
Lady
Look,
Dickerson.
just make the damn booty call.
Give me a second. Our camp needs to be right there so I can do my little aura thing and keep the dragon corpse hidden. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I
Alright,
gotta do.
we're going to
I'm about to make the call.
take a rest. If you need us, we'll camp out near the body of the dragon. This one's weird. And he has weird ideas, but I found it
Just plain
gives me
safe.
less of a headache just to go along with it most of the time.
Just playing safe.
They're going to be way more concerned about the absolute massive
So-
amount of giants that are now there
Yeah.
Just let us know what the herd decides.
They ain't gonna go nowhere near that because they know if a bunch of Goliaths somehow appeared. They're gonna go after the loot.
He's taking notes.
He's doing things. Quick, run!
He's changing.
Alright, so let's go.
He's changing things.
So I did look this up because this has happened a couple times and I wasn't sure. A character can't benefit from more than one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Okay.
So
Has it been?
essentially, you guys had a long rest and then came out to fight the dragon. It has been less than 24 hours. So
So we can't.
that's
go
kind
for
of a long rest in this situation.
Yeah, but we got up in the morning and
It's-
then we came and fought.
It's only about noon. So
That's kind of stupid.
it's
So we can't get our spells lost and stuff back.
realistically, it would be the way the game is made is that you have time. You can't just fight, use everything, and then okay, we're just gonna sit around for 8 hours and get everything back. The whole point is that the passage of time is what actually allows you to get your stuff back. Healing yourselves, short rest, hit dice, and so on. But a long rest, multiple long rests in a day is not generally allowed.
Alright, well, we're just going to have to clean up what we have and head to the mountain.
Alright, well, I mean, we still gotta wait for them, so we might as well take a short rest and get
Now,
dice and stuff.
Yeah, we'll do
I realize that that's you guys weren't prepared for that, so we can do it this time. But next time, I'm not gonna. We just need to try to be more along the right lines here, because otherwise you got to take 3 long rests a day just to get your stuff back. The whole point is to prepare for an entire day's worth of stuff. If you blow all your stuff at once, taking a long rest just to get it all back right away is
What do y'all
a
want to do?
little
Bought a
broken.
dragon.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to try to fix my health back after all this. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I can just divide it by 2 because it just doubles my health.
Yeah.
What do y'all want to do? You want to take a short rest now and then make the way up there and take a long rest there? Or because I'd rather take the long rest in the lair.
Alright, well, we'll take a short
Man,
rest here.
I'm gonna say that probably sounds like.
And make sure, well, I mean, they're gonna be eating for a while.
They can eat on the road.
We can wait until they're
Yeah,
done.
you
eating.
They don't have the luxury of, we'll just pay
You wanna try to take a Goliath away from its food?
Dude,
Cause
you're
I don't
asking.
Easy. Grab some more and just head up the mountain. They'll follow you.
You're asking for death.
No.
Don't mess with
It's
them.
probably gonna be a couple hours before they're ready.
I
to leave.
know them cold.
She
used
did
to-
say that it would be about an hour and a half. She's guessing.
Yeah. So it's
Before
gonna be
They're
a
not
couple
even all out
hours.
of the freaking thing.
That's why I'm saying we take the rest now. Everybody can eat. Long rest
Yeah, but
consists
they're
of.
not all out yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but if you take
Could,
a
the
short,
food's
what he's
still-
saying is you guys take a short rest while you're waiting for the rest of them to show
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm.
Yeah, that's what.
agreeing
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yes, okay.
That's what I was
You
saying.
guys
the
are
whole time.
literally
Okay.
arguing over the same
Yes.
point.
Take our short
Look,
rest,
just-
then leave.
with. Alright, so you're
No,
Makes
we're taking a
sense.
short rest and leaving. Well, we'll leave after a short rest. No, we're taking a short rest. There's a reason.
Alright, I'm using my
Words?
dice.
Words.
Same. How many do I have?
All of them.
lot.
I'm not gonna. I'm good. Well,
That's
actually, I
a
might
little
use
shit right there.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a
Jesus.
I can. Mine double, so that's why it's just like.
How do I
Because
go?
I'm not even down
Short
100
rest. How many hit die? They're all D8s. Cool.
Yes, mister, I
13
am
and then
5
damage.
different classes. You're all the 8s.
Yeah. It's called classic. So I need
It's
to
called
do
classing.
classic.
Classic.
Alright, this is 4.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just
What is
great.
mine? D8? That's these, I think.
Mine's a D12. My first.
What do I have?
That's 2 3s in a row.
Oh my god, I still have 4 temporary hit points. That's the only reason I had 7.
17.
After an hour, those are gonna disappear. Have fun.
No.
Oh, it can roll nice.
That's 3 3s.
It does what? Oh my god.
What?
There's a hit dice healing button.
And I rolled like a fucking. What the hell is there? A plus
Okay, that's
25?
better.
Where's
What?
there a hit dice roll button?
I don't know. It popped up
Why
on my
did it
thing
say
that you.
plus?
You go to short rest.
What was that? Dice?
Oh,
It just rolled
look
in a
at
circle.
that!
That was
There's a plus to hit die?
No.
It says hit die 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 2 for me.
Mine says the same thing, plus 3.
The heck?
Have we been doing it wrong this whole time?
Apparently, I think that's proficiency.
No, it's not. If yours is different, it must be your
What level are we?
modifier for some reason.
Con or something.
What
Yeah,
level
no,
are
it
we?
would be your con modifier.
Yeah, mine's 5. Yours is a 2.
What level are
Yeah,
we?
so hit dice are plus, or hit points plus your con
13.
modifier.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, wow.
14.
I did not.
So
all
what's-
this time, I didn't even realize that.
What the fuck is happening?
That's interesting.
I know how this game
I
works.
was like, damn, I rolled a fucking 50. And I was like, what? And I looked down and I said, plus 25. What the fuck?
I'm 326 now. I'll be fine.
It automatically. Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Alright, so you guys take your long rest. More glands keep arriving. They're harvested. They're
They're harvested?
they're
What
brought
is
over
this,
to the
corpse
feast
Something's wrong.
as they are released and are feasting on white dragon.
Nice. I bet that's dang tasty.
I'm gonna do 2.
Well, you can always go ask for a piece.
No, I'm
There we
good.
go. 24. That's good. That's really good. I like that.
Did mine even roll?
What are you doing?
Take short rest.
What are you doing?
Trying to fucking roll my hit dice.
Yeah.
I've completed a short rest.
You gotta click more before it rolls. How many of you rolled already?
Oh, it's not adding. I had 34. It's not going up.
It didn't?
No.
Okay, so you had 34. How many did you roll?
The
Reroll.
game
Just
has decided that you only have 34 health.
Okay, go.
You are
was
not
so
allowed
close.
anymore.
Go back to the thing.
Doink.
Mr. cannot be killed.
Fucking here. Doink.
Oh,
Short
no, that's
rest.
me.
Do. How many did you want to roll?
There's that many.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not? Why is it not showing up on yours?
Let's reset that.
Maybe it's a mobile thing?
Mine's mobile.
He's on mobile.
I'm on the same thing. Website.
Automatically apply
Never
healing
mind then.
dice with reset. Take short rest.
It didn't roll.
This is why I just
Hello.
roll mine.
Sorry.
Still not rolling them.
Here.
So you have completed. It says you have completed a short rest.
Yeah, but it does not doing the thing. Ah, well, that was a long rest. Short rest. Dupe.
Reset.
Dupe. Dupe. Why is this? Why are you being?
freaking out for some reason?
Reset. Oh.
What?
It doesn't want to behave, it's fine.
Alright, now let's try to get. There we go. 1, 2,
I think
3,
we
4,
threw
5,
326
6,
out of
7.
374 is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Not bad.
From 5
Oh.
hit die.
I don't know why it was
3
being
of
so
them
weird.
rolling
I thought it was
threes.
like you just hit take short rest. It rolls them and then adds it.
No, you gotta click. It had all of those already done, so it had to clear them and then go for it. So that's good. That should have auto
Playing
added
this
them.
again.
Now it's at 80.
Alright, so you
Yeah.
guys
Alice.
sit around,
Take
you
me,
eat if you
Alice.
want to eat. The rest is taken. However, your leg's aching really badly, but you can see that it's actually going to be okay, given your amazing medicine ability. And so the short rest has happened.
Mr. can see all and
You
can
still
do
see
all.
there's Goliath every 6 to 12 seconds another one shows up in a bolt of lightning. You see the storm overhead is getting smaller and smaller and smaller as more and more Goliaths arrive.
The fuel gauge.
Yeah, it's almost out. So what else would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my booty call.
The lady or gone.
Lady Orgasm. Alright, I marked this slot.
Dragon lady!
I will try and forget.
Hey, lady!
Mother bitch. Why you did that?
We also need to tell her that there are other people trying to get into the lair.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking some people through the lair. Don't worry, it's fine.
No, we have people. There are people trying to get into the lair.
layer.
Yeah, they're dead.
No, they're not.
Oh no, those guys. But
Yes.
okay, some of them are dead. Some of them are.
They're saying it's-
Technicalities.
Pennywise is not dead.
Yet
Here we go.
he's going to die for what he's done. If we have
Alright,
to
so you're
start
casting
with-
sending?
Yep. Alright.
Oh, we got your shit.
Lady Orgasm. Cold Dragon. Eliminated. Vacation home vacant.
Still frozen.
Needs remodel. Hurry to reoccupy. There were prying eyes. How many? 4?
That is 16.
Okay. 4. Jesus Christ.
9 more.
9 more. Alright.
Or you stop there.
You use big words.
We are convoying our way up there. We'll be there in...
Jesus Christ, hang on. You're convoying up there.
So how many that left?
4 left.
4 left.
It's gonna take her a hot second to get her.
Yeah, Miss Dragon Lady.
We'll help remodel some things. That's one word.
Can you drag it out like that? You're good enough for me.
You're back. My name is Raina.
That's not my name.
Good to know. Stay off the ship if you value your life. It's trapped quite heavily.
Good to know.
Be there soon.
She's obviously talking about the one that she owns. Not worried about that one.
We want the other
The
one.
other one, on the other hand,
We want the other one.
I wanted bad. Really bad.
Alright.
To the top.
We're still waiting on the Goliath.
There's a fucking single file line that's gonna take a few minutes to fucking form. It's gonna be okay. They'll follow the foot tracks.
We still don't even know if they want to go back to the mountain.
That's too fucking bad because either they're going with us or they're staying here. I don't really care. We're not gonna force them to go somewhere they don't want to go. That's up to them.
I've got the sword of their champion. They better fucking listen.
Just let them know.
I don't.
Just let them
You
know,
know what
it's
I
going to be a
mean.
little bit more difficult to go the way we're going in a little bit.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
if they start causing problems, we have a way to get them to, calm down. Hopefully.
Yeah, leave their asses behind. Let it be someone else's
The
problem.
locals could deal with it.
I think Volvo's completely done with this island entirely.
Speaking of which, we need to go talk. We need to go say hello to the local.
Let's make our way to the mountain.
Yeah, you need to tell them. Well, we'll worry about that later.
Talking about the town. Wharf.
No. Doing it as a nice lady.
The town's mistress. Want to hear it?
Hey, it's charged.
So,
Making our way up downtown.
Walking fast.
With
Up
the
that
Goliath.
mountain. Let's go.
Find
Biddly-diddly-doo.
If there's any progress been made on what the Goliaths want to do.
Oh, what is
Instead of just assuming.
as you're approaching, you do actually hear a bit of heated conversation. Basically, you hear, "We should stay together. We were meant to stay together. We're back together. We shouldn't separate now. I think we should take the Maiden's Retreat over there and go off to sea. Do any of you know how to sail? We can figure it out. We're smart."
Oh,
And
there's
they-
a boat down there.
You
We've
see
got-
them gesturing to the boat that's sitting just offshore.
We have got faster means.
Oh,
I'm getting you back to where you
If you want to go back to the frost, we can get you there in probably less than a day.
That does sound rather nice. I think I want to go off to sea, and I don't think you can stop me.
By all means. Boat's yours.
See? He gets it. Who's with me? He looks around, and one guy's like, eh?
We got you out there, Lord. Why wouldn't we try to protect you more?
Well, I think we're going to take the Maiden's Retreat over there.
Okay.
they can read.
Talk to the big lady with the sword.
Hi! I just flip the sword around, stab it in the ground so they can see that hero's name's on it. Just, how you doing down
Well, it's
there?
right impressive and stuff, but can we just go take the boat?
I
Don't
don't
give
know.
them their free will.
I don't know. It's up to the one who said to talk to me.
What's the worst that can happen? They end up in another orb?
Oh god, I don't think we need to deal with that.
Or one of the
We
dragons.
won't be!
These two, the one that spoke up seems fairly young. No one you recognize.
Oh, you
And
youngsters.
the one that's with him is like, sure. He's just another one that's just like, why not?
How old are you?
7.
19.
21.
It's 74.
I was one of the firstborn inside the containment.
Wow.
Oh, so
So
young.
you've never been outside in the real world.
Adventures in my blood.
You see this
See
thing
that
right
dragon
here?
back there?
Hey.
His
Yeah.
blood's in the adventure.
Yeah.
Arf.
That's a big baddie. That'll kill you.
Well, he's only dead, I'm not worried.
There's
Yeah.
more of them.
That doesn't count all the little things that'll kill you.
And the one we just
That
called.
don't look like they're big baddies.
Someone bring over the head platter. We'll show him.
The head
This one and this one and this
Roll
one.
pursuit.
I'd say intimidation.
You know what? Pointing out the dragon, roll intimidation. That actually makes more sense.
I do the talking more.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of chilling over there in the corner. 'Cause
Vibing.
18.
18. You point out the dragon, you point out the ocean, it's like, maybe I need to gather up a few more to go before we, And he just kind of steps back and, like, fades into the group.
There's
There's always adventure still waiting when you
Advantage.
want to do it.
You know, so is it
From back in the crowd, you hear, well, you beat that, why couldn't we?
Because
Yeah.
I'm older
how
and
long
I've
has
been
it
out
since
the
you
world
fought
longer.
something?
I'm going to be honest with you. If you're talking about the dragon, I'm the one who killed it.
And I
They're
got
20
my
feet
ass
tall
kicked
over
every
here.
day for 20 years by a paladin.
What was it?
At this point, everyone's just quiet. I think we'll follow you.
Let's head up to the cave.
Let's go,
Lead the
Revo.
way. So you guys are going to make pace for the cave?
Yep.
Single file. So
Okay, so,
Wow, this is gonna be a great path.
So we're heading up to the cave.
I'm pretty sure
Up to
the
slime in the world.
lightning is following the sword.
Oh, did you pray or whatever you got to do to get your third level back so you can?
that would have been during the short rest as well. To regain your third level slot from your divine whatever. Or is that the spell slot you actually used already?
No, I still have a bunch of lower than 4th levels.
Okay.
Well, that depends on if we're gonna. Because you still could still take a long rest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just spring on you all of a sudden. You can't take a long rest.
No, that's one back per long rest. I still have it, but I still have a 3rd level slot still before that.
Oh, okay. So, and polymorph's a third level?
4th.
Fourth. Okay. Oh, so you
I have
doesn't matter.
I have to take the rest before long
Yeah.
rest.
Okay.
Like I said, that's why I'm not gonna. Moving forward, like I said, we've been playing for almost 2 years at this point. We're still learning.
Yeah. All right. So off we go into the wild blue yonder.
Alright, so you start making your way up to the cave.
Yes.
You're going to be traveling mostly uphill. The mountainside comes down almost to the coast. So you're walking away, the ship's just kind of floating there. As you make your way back up, it's probably going to take you guys about 3 hours, 4 hours. It took you almost 2 hours to get here flying. So
Yeah.
climbing through there, realistically, if you're trying to make fast pace, even at this point, you're probably looking at 4 hours. Probably longer if you're not careful. But
4 hours with the giant leading the way.
what, she's flattening the mountain?
She might as fucking well be. I don't know what's in the way. If she can do it, she's going
Some
to.
steps.
So,
We're not going to be making the way for that big.
as you guys are following, you notice that the lightning strikes are actually striking right behind her as she's walking. She's boom, boom, swoosh. And all you hear is back of the line.
Get in the what? Go. Grab a
And they
bucket.
fall in behind everyone else
They're
as you
gonna
guys are
fit in the
making your way up.
hole.
Yes. They're not that big.
They can go anywhere with the giant dragon went. What hole are you talking about?
The hole down to the other hole.
Yeah.
I fit in
The
it.
ladder. Yeah, but they're bigger than you.
Not that much bigger.
Not that much.
Same same class. Same
Same
class
class.
size. Ooh, that was pretty.
Okay, so you make your way back there. After travel time and a couple of difficulties, actually you make really good time. About 4.5 hours later, you make your way up and you are back at the cave. There is a steady flow of water coming out the entrance to the cave as ice seems to be melting.
Yeah.
Um,
Holy fucking crazy.
It's all still solid ice, but there's a fairly decent
It
flow
rains
as it's
down
starting
into
to
the
melt
ocean.
as the magic from the dragon is waning.
As we hit.
All the piles of gold and everything.
So, what is message?
Sending?
Yeah, what
Third.
is sending? Third level?
Yeah.
As it.
We get up to the cave. Haru, can you send a message to Claude and have him and his about a dozen of his kobolds meet us in the main area of the sanctum?
You want me to just tell him to make line from this entrance to that entrance?
Basically, yes, so that we can keep. Because I'll leave the three of you to dig out the ship. I'm taking no part in that. And I will take them down and make sure that they're down and around.
I will do that.
Okay, so about 4.5 hours of trekking, you make it back up to the cave. Still solid ice. Looking in the cave, you can actually see that some of the ice statues, the frozen creatures, they're starting to thaw, and you can see that there's not much under there. As they're thawing, they're actually coming apart in pieces. You do notice that scattered throughout the lair, there are pitfalls with spikes at the bottom that you did not notice before that seem to have been covered over by a thin layer of ice. Luckily, I forgot about them, so you just happened to run through there without stepping on
Nice.
anything.
Well, we flew.
Most of it, yes.
Yeah.
So as you make your way through there, you see where there were steep 30-foot inclines of ice, you can actually see as it's starting to melt that there's actually more of a gradual incline towards the top of it. And so you've made it there, you're making your way towards the top. Are you wanting to start down into the sanctum immediately?
No, I gotta send first.
Okay.
Sending to Claude. Gather the kobolds. We have Goliath train needing to go to north exit. You know the one.
Oh, did Clyde go with us on that one?
That's 15.
No, he knows the one.
Does he?
Does he?
I don't think he does.
Does he?
Which one? Which one is it? The one that's down? Is it one of the ones
I would
downstairs?
assume that you guys have mentioned.
Is it one of the ones downstairs?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
one of the ones downstairs where Ghost is.
Oh.
We
So
don't
one
want to
of
send
them-
him to the swamp, though. We want to send him to the...
Yeah, send him to the ice.
It's fine.
Send him to the spine of the world. Let's see, where was I? We don't want them to wander
Four more.
through the rest home.
Good enough.
A moment passes. I understand. We will form a line. We have enough bodies.
An escort.
As long as they don't step on any of us, should be fine.
Okay. We'll send you down first.
Yeah. Well,
That's
one of
fine.
y'all stay to push the button and tell them jump down the damn hole, and I'll
Okay.
As they hit water before.
That'll work.
go down.
Oh yeah, because there's water
Before
at the
we get
bottom of
there,
it.
Before we go down, I'll be like, look, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down the hole. When we go down the hole, we're gonna be in a very small room. Y'all are gonna jump down a hole. Trust me. Just jump. Okay? You're not gonna want to jump because he wants to be told to jump down a hole.
They've already been floating for 21 years.
Jump down the
They
hole.
get the idea. Just float.
And
We all float
go
down
with
there.
it. I'll jump first. Y'all follow behind. Wait until the person pushing the button tells you that it's okay for the next group to jump. Okay?
Grab your
Your mother steps up and she
divers
says,
buddies.
I've got this.
All right.
She turns around and she says, listen here. She's going first. You're following her. I'll be here making sure we don't lose anybody. Anybody messes with her, you're messing with me.
Oh yeah.
And the 20-foot tall
Grab
person.
your
I think you have to
Throw the
stay
bubbles.
outside.
I can't go down.
No, you're 20 foot tall.
Yeah, you can't go down the stairwell.
You're helping me
You
get
can't
on
go down the
motherfucking
ladder.
ship.
So you're in
Okay.
So
You
you're
need to
in
stay
cute-
out so the storm keeps on going outside.
Well,
Yeah.
Is it done?
By now it's all done.
Oh,
You
No,
spent
so
4.5
what
hours climbing the
You
mountain.
have
It's
to make
done.
sure that they don't.
Yeah.
That you
keep
push
pushing
that
the
button
every
constantly.
time for them to keep going.
Literally just.
Every time it, does it, do it again.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so we'll go
I
in.
just sit on the button.
You can just hold it down.
Oh,
No, just hold it down. There you go.
Okay, so for the sake of brevity, he pushes the. There goes my pencil. He pushes the button and you just dive. And the first Goliath steps up and looks down. She's like, I don't think what. And your mom just shoves her. Ah! She's like, next. And they're like, so they all just in single file just start diving through, and they just wah! As they one by one dive their way down.
Help you get through.
They just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Long story short, they all wind up down there. They all wind up snaking their way through the stairs, down the stairs, through,
We tell
and
them, keep going up. Go up the stairs. When you get there, you'll be at the spine of the world. Wait for everybody to get there up at the top.
and as they make their way through, Adra says the last one dives through. She turns to you and she says, maybe sometime I'll get a chance to know you better. And she dives off. Down through there, they snake their way through. You're making it through that way. You get to that point, and your mother's standing there with you as they're all filing through and going up to the spine of the world. She says, I can't say that I'm happy with this overall.
Give me some blood.
I realize that I have to lead the herd. I don't suppose you'd join us.
I can't right now, and I can't go up with you because we don't have a way to come back from this exit.
You what? Well, that would have been nice to know ahead of time. I hope they all do stay put.
They should. Once they
don't think
see
there's a
when I
button
first
there,
went
is
up
there?
there and I saw home again.
No, it's broken. It doesn't. It's a one way
it
only at
works
this point.
one
They
way.
never
Those ones
finished.
are always one.
I know, but there's no button there.
Yeah, there's no button.
Yeah, no, there's no way to
Okay.
return.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
the
just
song's
make sure.
sitting on a button,
No, there's no way to return.
I know.
Yeah. They're gonna try probably.
One of them's just gonna jump. I'm going back.
There's a good many things that we have to get
Natural
done.
selection.
Oh no! True.
I understand.
Straight facts.
And
Our sudden reappearance is not gonna throw you off your life. I would love to spend some more time with you, but I have to lead them. I need to do my duty for them.
Treasure tried to find y'all for me for so long. We went back and forth across the spine.
I'm aware. Once a month.
I
but-
wish you knew that we found you finally.
Perhaps he will at some point.
I hope so.
I will say this. I will keep wherever this is taking us. I will keep the herd close, and we'll stop once a month. We'll come back to wherever it is that lets out. And every 30 days from this day, we'll be here. I'd love to spend some time with you, but I understand the time is short right now. She reaches over and she looks like she's about to hug you, but she just whacks you on the shoulder and says, stay strong. You are
Motherly
mine
affection.
after all. And she turns and pushes and just steps through.
We got your family back.
Marie just stays in there for a while.
Alright, so what's everyone else doing? She's doing that. It's probably going to take you a good 45 minutes to usher them through there.
During that time, we're gonna start digging, melting, and grabbing. We're trying to get us a.
He wants the airship.
I want the airship.
The broken one, not the one
Yeah,
you
no,
told us not to
We're not gonna
touch.
touch the one that we know is hurt. We're
Yeah.
gonna touch the one that we know is his.
He wants his.
Oh, no. The half a ship is the airship. The
Yes.
other one's actually a full
Yeah.
sailing ship.
Yeah,
I
don't
want
touch the ship.
The,
Touch.
I want the fly.
Okay.
The crystal
So,
and the most of
so you're going to spend this time going after the airship.
Yes.
Okay. So
Whatever.
basically what you're going
need
to do is you're just going to take the time and just fucking crush and smash your way through to get the airship out.
Yes.
Smartly. Like the ship kids say, hit it smartly.
Yes.
Don't want to break it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a joint check. Strength for you. I'm flip-flopping between wisdom and intelligence.
Oh gosh.
to tell her where to hit and how to do this without damaging.
I'd say the wisdom to know where to hit it, right?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. So roll a general wisdom check, and you roll a strength check.
Don't miss.
Yeah. Just don't fucking miss.
Don't hit too close
Hit
to
it
the
right
wood.
there, don't fucking miss.
If you're gonna hit close to the wood, hit away from the wood.
All right, so
What's
strength
the
check
plus for 25 strength?
plus 7.
Plus 7. Okay.
Hey. That's good.
That is.
Haru, roll a wisdom check.
21.
17.
Hey!
17? Good enough. So over the next little bit, you're like, there. And using your somehow gained knowledge through your patron of blacksmithing and knowing just where you're supposed to hit something,
That way.
you tell her right here, and you see it, and it's like, okay,
I gotta
now
take her.
over
She's
here,
trying
and
to get it all.
a giant chunk falls off.
What color was the crystal of the ship we already had?
It was,
Blue.
yeah, I think it was blue.
Yeah, I
as
think
What's
well.
this one again?
They're all blue. They're all the same color.
Oh, I was hoping we could get a rainbow.
They
of them.
change colors with size. If you found a bigger one, it would be a different color, but this one is
Same size?
the same size.
Oh.
If you were to find a smaller one, then that would be something more of a more personal movement nature. And if you were to find a larger one, then those are typically used for flying cities.
Mmm.
But for this one right here,
Oh,
unless
Oh,
there's small, medium, large, and extra large. These are mediums.
Look at the small
A
one.
large
What's
one
in
would
the
be
city? Daniels?
a city. It would be the
Yeah.
extra large one, and they
No,
would
that's the Daniel.
yeah. Well, you'd be looking at a crystal the size of the half the ship that you're digging out.
good
And
God!
they use multiples of them to keep cities afloat.
I want
That
that.
checks
Oh,
out.
that.
Oh, Dad.
Anyway,
We have
Time
extra.
to take over a city.
We have
the
extra
large
nuggets, right?
size one would be something that they use on battleships,
We have
like
we have extra nuggets, right?
huge flying ships that they launch other ships off of. Anyway, but that's fine. So over the course of the next hour or so, with your good rolls, you manage to chip the ice away. You've gotten the ship where it's out mostly, but it's fairly heavily covered. You do note that the inside of the ship actually isn't full; it's hollow, where you can actually see the crystal in the crystal chamber once you hack away the other stuff. So it's fairly large, fairly heavy. It is a decently large ship,
Way over there.
but you have managed to carve out the ship.
Nice. So what exactly are we doing with this?
What?
Do you want? Are you just getting the crystal?
Alright,
Har?
sure.
I want the under yours.
Guys, come on, we're running out of time.
I want the ship.
Okay.
What are we going to do with
We
it?
already have one. Why do we want the second one?
Down.
Yeah.
Right now,
The other dragons
it can stay here because if Lady Orgasm comes back, we can just hand it off to her and say, "Hey, protect this," while we tend to get rid of it. It is the one thing we want from the lair. She can have
never
most of it.
told us what we're gonna get paid.
And this isn't.
We
this
know it's
wasn't-
his.
I was gonna say this wasn't
And
hers
she
anyway.
never told us
So.
how much we're gonna get paid for this.
Where's the statue of the bronze bust of Cassia?
We sold it.
No, we didn't.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we did not.
We did not sell that.
Cassia?
I
I'm
did
pretty sure
something.
we gave it to that.
No, we did
No,
not.
she was.
No,
looking
I was
for
very,
it.
very secretive about everything we have.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, no, she.
I know
wants
you guys
that.
have it. You did not sell it.
Yeah, we did
No,
not
we
sell-
have
But
that.
is it in your bedroom?
I'm thinking it's in one of the bedrooms.
I
I'm
think
thinking-
so too.
I'm thinking it's on my nightstand, whichever
Okay.
bedroom mine is.
Go get it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Since I'm in the sanctum, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
After I get done.
Yeah, we can
You
get.
get done with that.
Welcome home
You go.
After I
present.
get done with my.
Welcome home present.
So you search around. You find the
Yeah.
bust.
And then I go
Cool,
back
that's
upstairs.
closed.
And hopefully she'll be there by then.
Wait, who? You're waiting on Lady
We're waiting
Orgasm?
for Lordy.
Lady
Lordy.
or gone.
Raina. Her name's Raina.
Okay.
She's gonna beat your ass.
Hey, we did her a favor. I got the one. I probably won't say it again. I think we should probably stay up in the liquor.
Probably.
She is Katrina Orgund,
Orgasm.
or as a dragon, she is Raina.
Raina.
Lady Orgasm.
Hey, you're gonna get murdered by
That's
a dragon,
okay.
and I'm gonna laugh so
That's
hard.
fine.
I can revive him.
Oh
fine.
God, we are
Just-
not feeding the sword.
Okay. I think we should stay up in there just in case curious townsmen start to raid that bitch, and then we have to go on another fetch quest.
Okay.
So,
I already
So
have
we're
a
gonna
wait
fetch
for
her.
quest.
and I have to do a long rest anyways because you're not gonna make it down there anyways.
Yeah, so we'll take our.
Look!
Cool. We'll take
Not-
our long rest in
I'm
the
tall. I'm very tall right now. It's
Alright,
fine.
Perfect
And
for me.
then,
Cool.
shit.
I can.
My brain just went, hey, we need to go do that. And my brain just went,
Oh, I'm very tall. It's
Oh, yeah, I
fine.
need to go to
Even
the
if we
tree.
have to just spend a lot
Yeah,
of our time.
I want us to work our way over there.
Yeah, even if it takes us a long
Okay,
time.
so you guys
to
are taking
get
your long rest here.
Yes.
Okay.
With my orb of invisibility.
Okay, you might want to do some explanation.
what?
Yeah.
I've already talked about it 13 times.
No, you haven't.
No, you
Not in
haven't.
session, you haven't.
No.
I think I have.
You've talked to me about it.
I have told them countless times every time we go to take a sort of rest in a place that's not a bed.
No,
No,
you
you
haven't.
I remember something.
I have.
remember it being mentioned. I remember.
Promise you,
never
I
using it.
just mentioned it about the fucking dragon.
You're spending more time arguing about it than just
I'm
saying
trying
it.
to pull it up.
Okay, that's fine.
He's
I
trying.
have
Give
just
him a
mentioned it like
second.
6 times when we were about to cover the dragon. During a
I'm
long.
going to go while he is doing that.
During
I'm
a-
going to take Aaron and set the thing at the
Setting an alarm at the entrance?
at
Got
the
it.
alarm at the entrance so I'll know if anybody comes.
Alright, so you're putting the thread across the entrance.
Yes.
Got it.
Cool.
Goes off because
So
random
if
pops in.
anybody comes through, I know.
Got it.
During a short or long rest, you can touch a point in space, create an invisible 30-foot sphere that grants a
Oh, yeah.
plus 5
You
bonus to
finished that.
stealth and perception checks while within it. Light from open flames within it cannot be seen.
I've heard of that.
So basically, it creates a little bubble that people can't see into.
Pretty sure we've used that before.
No,
No.
we haven't.
Okay, so you're setting that up.
I literally-
You get your alarm
I
set
literally
up.
just used it already in the session.
And so yeah, you guys settle in, and basically the adrenaline has taken its toll on you from flying with the dragon, fighting the dragon. You're exhausted. You should not be this tired, but you just fought a fucking ancient dragon. You need some rest.
Before
And one!
before we go in there, I want to see if the fluffy shirted guy is unthawed.
He is unthawing pretty decently. I wouldn't say a lot. He's probably a little too solid for much right now.
We just want the freaking
We can
map.
put them close to the fire when we start the rest. And
We just want
kinda,
we just want the map
knock
out there.
the legs off of him. knock him
I'm
off
really
his
glad we
legs,
didn't go after the map right now.
and just take him downstairs
Okay.
and where can I dump him? Where the kobolds won't take him?
nowhere.
Just
In the
keep
sanctum.
him. Just keep him
In the
And I'll leave him
Antechamber?
down in the antechamber where it's
Yeah.
still frozen down there.
Yeah,
Just
kobolds
leave
don't
him
go
in
up
the
there.
antechamber.
Let me know.
Alright.
I mean, I
Well,
imagine
yeah,
they
that's
wouldn't
fine.
anyway, because
The antechamber is thawing slower
Yeah.
because the upper section.
I'll leave him in the antechamber and then come up and go.
Alright.
Because I want that map he's got.
Alright.
So long
I'm really
rest.
glad we didn't go after that map.
Why?
All you have to do is sneak into the dragon's lair. Somebody else already did it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Uh-huh.
Apparently.
Okay,
I
so
didn't want to do a
short
fucking
rest-
dragon.
short-
We were
long
teaching
rest?
America right now.
Merrick
Yep.
was not
Alright,
good
so-
enough.
Long rest.
The
Long rest.
the true feeling of this battle really washes over, and you guys are just wiped. So you
It's at least 6 o'clock.
lay down, you fall asleep, and you complete a long rest.
Oh wait, I can't even fit in the bubble. I'm 20
You said it was a
feet
30,
tall.
30
It's a
foot
30
wide.
foot.
Oh, okay, we good now.
If you
never
curl up,
Curl up.
We'll just lay on you.
And I'll let your dog out
She's
to nuzzle under your neck.
or something.
okay.
I'm a
So
Dog goes in.
you get your long rest in.
Dog was doing
said
laps
it.
in that bag.
Things stay fairly quiet. You're a little wet, a little cold
Thank you.
because as things are continuing to thaw.
I'm good.
The actual overall temperature is staying fairly cold in here.
It's gonna take it a while to.
It's
beat
going to
the
take it a
frost.
while
Good.
to defrost.
Well, there's a fire in it now.
You're going to be looking
Oh,
at
yeah. Great.
you're going to be looking at roughly 3 to 4 days for it to completely thaw out. And
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
Unless Lady
understandable.
Orgasm just yah. Yah's that fucking shit.
I don't know. She might be able to.
so, you wake up and it's almost midnight.
She's
So fairly.
6 to 8. Like,
It was
6.
noonish. Then you had 4.5 hours there. Then another hour of BSing there, and then another 8 hours of sleep.
So,
how many hours into the potion are we?
yeah, we're fucking. It don't matter. We're around midnight-ish.
Okay, no, I'll do the actual math because fuck it, why not?
Well, it kind of matters.
So it's
for her.
noonish.
Yeah, it matters with the potion.
That's actually very true. Let me make sure I get this right. So we got noonish, then 4:30 to 5:30, 5:30
Right
plus 8
Right
hours.
as we started the fight with the dragon.
So it was 5:30-ish.
I dropped
8
on
hours
10.
later is... It's 1 a.m.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
you're right at 1 a.m.
11 hours on the potion.
Cool.
So you have... Yeah, right at 11 hours on the potion.
Cool.
Awesome.
We're going to call it noon. At noon, the potion wears off.
Alright.
That works.
And it's 1 a.m.
Alright.
Time to go do
Has
forest.
Rena got here yet?
What's that bitch? 8 hours? And she's not, well, I mean, I guess it is a long
wanna-
flight.
It's a long flight. It's like a.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that she might be flying.
You can always message her again and ask her where
Hey,
the hell
what-
is she?
Let us. We should probably go to the township.
No, that'd take us longer.
Well then.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you could just message her, tell her that you want his airship. Can she leave it there? And we'll come talk to her.
Yeah, I'll message her real quick, get an update on
Where you at, bitch?
ETA, motherfucker.
ETA, bitch!
I cast ending. ETA, bitch!
We got shit to do. Alright, I got it. Sending a message.
Alright.
Raina. Not Lady
Raina.
Orgasm.
I'll say what I want.
She's
You're not gonna
going
stop
to
all
kill
that.
you.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually dragasm right now.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
We're all gonna die from a bronze dragon.
Don't worry,
No,
we're full
that's
health
just
now.
him.
Dude, fucking. And she's younger.
I'm just going through going to fast.
Do you have ETA?
One word.
No one has fondled here yet.
Okay.
We have claimed Coldamant's ship. As our own.
Okay.
7 more.
That it.
We would appreciate if it remains parked.
If we remain parked.
Good deal.
Ciao. So, you hear back
I hate every time I see a truck.
a rather slightly different voice than you were used to. I am coming. I will be there shortly. Probably another 12 or so hours. I'm
Good
over the
God.
ocean. It's a long flight, and I had to gather my things.
Oh.
Eh, perfectly acceptable. That's fine.
We're going to hell on.
Yep.
Where?
Not here.
No, where? She can't fit in the hole.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
yeah, she can.
Probably go off her ass.
Hi, polymorph me.
Get the. What do we do?
Fluffy bunny.
No, but I got that. That thing at the very last.
I'm going to be Bun!
Where are we going?
Well, I thought we were going to do the thing, and then we were going to do the other thing.
You have a list!
Are we good?
You made a
We're,
list!
we're still on list?
We're still
Are we
on the
still
list.
on the list?
We're still on the list? Okay,
Where
we're on.
are we on the
we're on the
list?
list.
Pull up the
Alright,
list!
hush.
Angry squeaking from the bunny.
Who said you were a
Yeah,
bunny?
wait.
Who said you were a bunny?
Wait, here we go. We've done the first one.
Uh-huh, we
Holy
got
shit,
the
you
ship.
actually have a
Second
list.
one.
You actually have a
told
list.
her.
We've done the third one.
Take the rest, we took
We've
that.
done the fourth
We
one.
did that one.
We've done the sixth one.
Deforestation time! Let's go!
Deforestation time.
All right.
Let's go.
Next on the list.
What?
Deforestation time.
What the
All
fuck
right.
is deforestation?
Alright, we're
We
heading.
need to repair our other ship!
So
And
we're
this one.
going.
So we're gonna go to
trees that have already been chopped down.
We're not stealing from the kobolds!
No,
We're
they separated them
not.
out.
Okay, just let's go. Don't worry about the minis. Let's go.
Yes, the minis matter.
We're going down to the sanctum. I'm taking.
You're polymorphed into a smaller version of yourself.
No,
Yes.
Maybe a rabbit.
just make her a rabbit, and I'll stick her in the pocket with
Put her in the bag of cold.
with.
Don't put me in with the dog. The dog might bite me.
Can we turn her in? No, because he doesn't like. No, it's not do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Turn her into a snake, and she can just wrap around my neck.
You're a snake. You got no limbs. That'll work.
Get
I'm
on
a
my,
slipper snake.
get on my neck.
I'm a no rope.
Danger noodle.
Yeah, the
No
danger
rope.
noodle is around my neck.
Okay, so you cast
Puppies
polymorph.
in
Yeah.
my
I'm very much
face.
She turns
When
into
did
a
y'all
snake.
make this list?
The other day.
Right before I texted you
Alright.
and told you we had come up
I'm
with a thing.
taking the step of Buster Cassia back down with me because we're going to give it back to her ourselves, damn it, because we saved it from the damn dragon.
Fair enough.
Alright, so we're going down.
Hit the floor really
I-
hard.
Yelling
Oh
timber.
no, we caught it.
We're going
And
You
then
better
Better
move.
back
You better
down
dance.
to
You won't remember.
Castle Crack
I'll
Ball.
be the one
You won't forget.
We're going out to Castle Crack Ball.
Okay.
And she's going to move some
Castle
very
Crack Ball.
big logs that those poor goblins can't move.
Okay,
So
so
to make very good lumber transport.
Oh gosh, wait.
okay, so
Anyone who's
Now I gotta
on
find
the,
that damn spell.
the people who are on the watch are gonna be like, what the fuck?
all right, so you guys make your way through the sanctum. Claude's like, well, I'm very glad that that's not the right voice.
That's not water.
It's hard to change over sometimes.
Chill.
No,
I'm quite glad to see that things have gone well.
I fell along, Claude.
we might
That's
need their
wonderful to
hands.
hear. You got okay. Obviously in a hurry. We'll talk later.
No, I need to go for just
Yes.
just a minute. Where do we need to go with the wood? I know it needs to go in.
It needs to go into. Well, it needs to go outside of the enchantment room because it needs to be enchanted to
Okay.
be magical.
So we need to fill in the
Antechamber
mausoleum.
bit.
What is it called? The crypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to fill
No,
it.
not full, but
Yeah,
put a
well,
bunch of wood
all the
down.
wood we're bringing in needs to go into that room.
Technically, we could put it down in the guards area that was supposed to be the guards barracks.
Or the garden.
Mm.
There's plenty of room
Are we
in the garden.
cutting it
put the
down?
guard- No, she's already been cut down. The goblins cut it
I
down.
know
but
that.
cut
Are
it
they
in
being
the-
cut down?
Well, that's the thing that we don't know about yet.
I was like, have they been cutting them into planks, or they have?
No, they haven't been cutting them into planks.
They're
We don't-
chopping them and leaving them where they fall.
We don't know if she
Oh.
can cut them.
They're
She's
still
gonna
whole
be
trees.
gathering them.
They're delimbing them and making them into giant logs.
Why
We
don't we
can-
tell them to make them into planks?
They're
We-
not craftsmen.
Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna make
what
them
we
into
got.
planks. She's gonna be dragging logs for us to make planks. She's gonna be transporting them. I'm asking Claude to have kobolds transport them from inside the sanctum to further into the sanctum.
I'll see what I can do. We do have some rather bulky boys.
We'll try to
Depending
make
on
them
how
as
big
small
they
as
are.
Yeah, we'll try to make them
They-
small.
We'll do the best we can.
Do you have any craftsmen who can make them into planks?
That's what we're trying to do.
Oh,
We don't
Up top, so that
really
we can transport
do
them.
woodworking.
We're gonna
That's fair.
transport. We're gonna shield bring big logs to us up top.
They
will-
choppy
we will-
into
We will make
thing.
small. You transport small to smallers, and then smallers bring it to.
Okay, so I'm gonna be going.
Smallest.
All right.
Smallers bring up to
Let's try.
smallest.
Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right, let's go because I've got my floating disc.
Hopefully you're good with a knife.
No, you just make something that'll cut it.
Okay, so you're making your very well. We'll do what we can.
something.
That's different than craftsman. I've got a hammer.
I mean, you could technically use one of your things to make a
You
saw or
literally
something.
have
And
something
you can
you
make
can-
anything
Oh, yeah.
up to 100 gold. You can just touch a piece of metal and form
Yeah.
it however the fuck you want.
Yeah, you're right. I can do that. I will do that. I'm gonna make a sawhorse.
Sawhorses are made of wood.
Made it of wood, dummy.
I know. I'm gonna make a fucking table. I'm gonna make a fucking table saw, fucking Ryobi, fucking.
I touch this piece of metal and it's a generator.
All right.
What?
Okay, so you guys make your way through. Claude is understanding. He try to get as much of it. There's wood's coming down the chute. Don't get hit by it. Drag it this way. Very well. I understand.
Wood's coming down the hole.
Well, it's actually not gonna come. I'm bringing it down the hole on my spell floating disc.
Got it. Hey, That's 10 minutes per casting, isn't it?
It is 10 minutes casting, but it's duration of an hour.
There you go. Okay.
And it can hold 500 pounds.
Okay.
She got
So
a trait.
you make your way up through.
Will it fall fast enough to go through?
It follows her.
Me. It stays 20
It's her.
foot behind me at all times.
She could actually ride it with it if she wanted to.
Yeah.
It's a trailer.
That's a trailer.
It's a floating trailer.
It literally
It
is.
can move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes, and the like.
But if it goes over a complete down thing, it just falls.
And I'll be falling with it. So.
Exactly. So,
Floaty will stop us.
so you make your way over, and you come up through Cragmaw Castle. As you make your way up through there, you see the remains of your flying ship. Little G is sitting atop it on what looks to be some sort of makeshift throne. It looks like it was a throne from inside the castle that's really ratty, but it looks like it's been kind of spruced up a little bit. He's sitting there and he goes, "Ah! Mistress!
Little G!
Power trip.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We found Mama.
Oh, that's wonderful!
We've got
I
something
have a
to
new
help.
line. But that's fine. Good for you. It's wonderful.
We've got
Wonderful,
something.
wonderful.
Wonderful.
We killed the dragon.
And
We've
we
got
the dragon.
something to help move those
Excellent.
logs.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Throw the snake.
I kind of did a thing. I was gonna ask you about it, but I didn't figure you'd argue, and I kind of wanted it to be a surprise. But if you're gonna be moving the logs, we should probably talk about it.
Okay.
So I know this thing where I can like talk to people really far away. So I talked to one of the guys.
Hey, you bring those. Bring the logs.
So I talked to one of the guys I met on the docks while I was waiting for you guys. And he is an apprentice to a shipwright, and you guys have this ship, and you talked about fixing it. So I have a shipwright on the way.
Thank you.
Really?
I know.
Yeah. So I talked to him over the last couple days. We've been back and forth, and basically I told him if he could get us the best shipwright in town, and he says his boss is the best. And he said he's gonna come out here.
How long will he be?
I think he's gonna be here in about 2 to 3 days-ish.
Kind of costs a lot of money, though.
That is the
Kinda-
great-
Well, I did promise him 200 gold just to come and look at it and give us his opinion.
Okay.
That is the greatest thing you have ever done.
And if you don't like it, I mean,
No, that's
he doesn't
cool.
have to know anything when he leaves.
No.
I know.
Haru, do we have 200 gold?
No, I've got it.
Oh, no, we can't let you pay for that, little G.
He called
I got a freaking castle now. This is nothing.
Thank you, little G.
power trip.
If you need anything from us, you let us know.
Any
Right on
questions?
it when it's done.
We can do that.
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes, I do, by the
Well,
way.
it needs magical wood, so what we are going to try to do is to get some wood, chop it down into planks, because we can take it downstairs and make it magical.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I didn't actually say why. He seemed kind of skeptical that I was getting a shipwright to come out into the middle of the forest, but
Yeah.
for the money, he didn't ask the questions, and I have a reputation, so he agreed. So either way, I'm out 200 gold, but this might actually help.
Okay.
I
Thank
did
you.
good.
We'll try
I'll
to
pay
get
you
some.
back tenfold.
We will try to get some magical planks.
Okay.
So, yeah. I pulled a snake
She's like
off.
1200 gold.
Yep.
We're about to get a really big chick up in here. So,
Saltine, I choose you.
Takes the snake out and just whack, and all of a sudden, boom! Whoa!
Like I
he got
said,
bigger for a little
we
while.
have something to move the wood.
Haru, I can punch you.
I don't know what
Okay.
you are.
Well,
I'm a tiefling.
You were
as
a
you can
snake.
see, as you look around, there are logs and logs and logs, various different types of woods. You would gather some of them, not so much. So, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Everybody? Or-
2 people or one with advantage.
Not me.
I got 1 plus 1.
Josh is a good one, I think.
I'll do
What
you
was it?
advantage.
What was it?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Hers is
Mine
good.
Plus 2, so yeah.
sucks.
He's got a +7. Wait,
And roll
oh
out
no,
as
that's
well.
intimidation. Oh no, you have a +7 as well. He's good. He's good. He's very good.
18 plus 7.
Yeah, plus 1. Yeah, no.
25.
25. Okay.
So Address, you just go over and you're like, all right, that one, scrap wood, scrap. Basically, over the course of the next hour or so, you pick out each version. You get about 35 good quality, heavy-looking trees that would qualify, and you should be able to make quite a bit of lumber out of that.
Alright.
Ship.
And you
It's
should
been
be
going for
making
like 100
something
years,
to
I hope
do.
so.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and start making a saw.
Good God, these are already almost gone. Nuggets.
A two-person saw. So me and you can just as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And I will not bring up my spell until we get ready to do that because
Yeah.
it only lasts for an hour.
Yep.
I'll hang out with little G and practice my goblin while,
Start setting up the goods.
yeah, because I mean, I really can't do much in that respect.
Okay, so you're going to spend a bit of time trying to chop up wood here. How much time do you guys want to spend doing this? Because you could spend...
Well, he spent an hour, so we got 10 hours, so we're going to spend about 6 hours on this.
Okay. So, the two of them get to work. I need the two of you guys to make strength or dex, depending...
Dex.
Actually, just roll a d20, and is anybody proficient with wood crafting?
That's the problem we have with the first ship.
Okay, so just both of you roll a d20.
I'm trying to remember what the hell it is.
So you're trying to do wood crafting when you are not skilled and such.
It ain't
Smith,
hard to cut
Masons.
pieces of wood.
and thieves.
You're trying to make planks that you can use to make a ship.
I'm proficient
You
in
don't have to
Masons
trade.
and Smith.
I don't know. Hold on. Where's that at?
It's way at the end. Nope, one more. Nope, one more. One more. One more.
One more.
There it is. Tools. No.
So just roll straight d20s.
Damn. Garbage.
Damn, dude.
Hey, shut the fuck up. You'll lead the pack. 7.
16.
Okay, so you're managing to... In 6 hours, you're probably going to chop through about 6 trees, making them into planks. You're probably going to fuck up about half of those. So you're probably going to come out with roughly on the thickness of the tree versus the thickness that you need it to be,
Should have made Dolly.
going between the two of them.
I know what we can make next time.
You're going to come out with about 45 good planks.
Better than
About how
nothing.
many would you say we need?
About 150.
Are we gonna... Quick question. Are we gonna try and make one good ship or 2 small ships?
One good ship.
One good ship?
and then one small ship.
Okay. To
But
then
I think
one-
what he's asking is, are you going to try to use both crystals in one ship or
No,
make 2 different
no,
ships?
no.
Let's do both.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I was asking.
Let's have a warship.
I was saying, when he asked that and you answered so quickly, I did not think you understood what he was saying.
Okay.
let's get one ship working before we worry about the other airship.
That's
Yeah.
what, no, I want to
No,
know
you
how
just
much
go.
wood we need to make because if we can.
Well, the one's already got the frame. The other one's only half a ship. So let's worry about the one that's already got the frame, getting it actually
Okay.
closed in with
That's
wood.
fine. That makes
And
sense.
then we'll worry about actually
Okay.
getting the rest of the ship
Yeah, I
filled
didn't-
out with the other one because it's half a ship.
Well, I didn't know if we wanted two ships
Yeah,
or
well,
one
two
big
ships
one.
would be great. The problem is the one already has the whole frame, one that has half the
Yeah.
frame.
Do you guys have a bottle of water?
Yeah, we'd have to probably tear it down.
Bottle of water.
Straight water? No. Flavored water? Yes. Would you like
It's sprinkling.
Powerade Zero?
Doesn't matter.
It's
Grape or
sparkle.
fruit punch?
It's sparkling.
No, the water.
That's fine.
The flavored water is sparkling. Don't let
No,
them
we
trick
there's
you.
none in there.
Oh.
I drank it all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just saying. Because she
Water.
offered me them the other day, and I was like,
got
yeah.
them because
And I looked at it, and I was like, wait, that's sparkling. No. Nope. Never mind.
Okay.
I'd
While
rather
he
die.
was marking all the trees,
sparkling water.
this one, and he said it took about an hour.
Mhm.
He obviously marked more trees than they got to.
Yes.
Can she move all the trees that he marked that they didn't get to up to in front of?
She's moving all of them over this amount of
I'm
time.
moving
So
things.
you guys are spending the 6 hours. They're trying to chop them, and she's moving every tree that he pointed out over there.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to
We
make
need to
sure
make
of.
an apparatus.
Now, while you guys are spending your time doing this, and she's moving trees around, you sit down next to little G, and he starts to tell you about how the castle is coming along nicely. They're making improvements. They actually have found, they raided another goblin tribe and found a mason who actually could do mason work,
Oh, nice.
who was actually helping to do mason work in the other tribe. He was one of the few that survived the raid. And as you guys are talking, he's going along and he's just like, yeah, and then we found the last guy there, and he was a mason, and he was there, and we got him, and his voice just kind of fades out as your vision slowly closes down, and everything goes dark, and everything is suddenly gone. And you hear in your mind, I wanted to let you know that we can talk whenever, not just when you sleep. It's time we discussed terms. And as the darkness fades, you find yourself in a familiar landscape. The reddish background, the lava pool in front of you. Trejor stopped in mid-stab as the flaming blade, the lightning blade is through his chest. And you see him in the depths of agony as this creature steps forward out of the darkness. Very familiar creature to you, the red skin, leathery wings. He says, it is time that you do something for me if you wish to be reunited with this one. And as he says that, the sword is pulled back and he falls down onto the ground. And as he hits the ground, he just vanishes into a puff of smoke as the smoke rolls out away from it.
Who are you?
The devil.
I go by many names. It's true, he does. As you look over and floating over your shoulder, you see this little form of a turtle man.
A turtle man.
Hey!
He is essentially he's tiny, but you can see where he is of a humanoid size, or would be if he wasn't so small. Brown shell with brown and tan scales, and scales.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Patches.
Patches. Yeah. Lighter in the front, grayish skin across his head and arms. He's not wearing clothes per se. He's got something of a skirt on the front of him. And says, he's got a lot of names, but so do many people. And you hear next to you, he goes, be quiet now. We're here for support. And over your left shoulder, you see this tiny little angelic being. Blue skin, white hair that flows down behind her. She's wearing a very nice white dress with a little bit of goldish frills. No wings, but she floats there nonetheless. We are here as you requested.
Thank you.
As this creature looks at you and he goes, no one's talking to you, Yenore. Be quiet, or I will pluck you from this life that you hold so dear. I'm gonna listen to him. It's not good to mess with. As he starts to say a name, the creature's eyes flash and there's this burning light that comes off of actual flames licking up. He goes, I'll be quiet.
That's right, you can't say demons' names or you have control over them.
It's a lot of power.
Let's just say I've met him before. And if he doesn't mind me saying so, he's the reason I'm stuck like this.
He's the reason you're stuck as a bangle deer?
Yes, I have quite amazing powers. I do tend to enjoy confining those that I take an interest in. Now then, shall we speak terms, or shall I just keep? And he waves a hand, and Trejor is standing there again, and he says, or shall I just keep this? And he waves his hand, and it disappears in a puff of smoke again.
You never gave me a name.
You may call me Master.
No, I don't think so.
The negotiations have fallen apart. I shall keep what is mine, and you shall live off on your own.
And he turns and starts to stride away.
It's generally proper to give someone a name that they can call you. Master's not a name, it's a title.
You're right. It is. Get used to it if you want to deal with me.
What do you want?
It's a simple thing. A small thing, really. If you want your father back, I will reunite the two of you for the small price of a dwarven soul.
Is it any particular dwarven soul, or is it just
You know
one of
him
them?
well. He stands close to you now.
I just got these two. Sorry, dude.
In the real plains.
Okay, I'm curious. Why? What did he do to put a bug up your butt?
Why is nothing of your concern? Relieve him of this tie to the mortal realms, and I will reunite you.
Now say it when you say that, because of what you are. My thought is, are you gonna like put me in a bangle like you are
I will not.
with him? Or are you gonna kill me and therefore my soul's free to go with Trejor's? Because, you know, I kind of like living. Yeah.
I
I'm glad you
assure
thought of
you, you will not die, nor will you be transformed into some object to be worn around by someone.
Can I trust that, Eeyore?
Well, I've never met anyone else like me before, and I've been around for quite some time, and that's not my name.
I know, dear, but that's what I call you because you won't give me or you can't give me a name to call you. So.
You already just got it.
Well, yeah,
You're-
yeah.
End his life, not to be revived. Claim his soul for me, and he may be yours once again. Do we have a deal?
I need time to think.
You may have a short time. I'll give you a day.
Or two?
A day. Choose, or we can discuss other terms.
Other terms other than killing the dwarf?
Oh no, you're gonna do that. Whether it's by your decision or mine. I'm being kind and I don't need to be. I have other ways of persuading people. I don't have to offer to give you something. I can offer to not take something instead.
And behind him, you see a just brief, translucent picture or image of Perrin walking along behind him. As he reaches back and he snatches towards it, it turns into mist. And he says,
Can't reach yet. But I'll put the effort in if I have to.
I'll keep that in mind.
I also happen to know that you've just regained something lost for quite some time. I could take that too. Take the reward, not the consequences of failure.
as you
And he's actually doing a really good job. And he's putting the bricks together. The whole big opening in the wall back there, he sealed it all up. We got new windows and everything. It's really quite something.
Really?
Are you okay? You look a little white.
I...
That's right.
I'm not
Look at
feeling
you.
so, not feeling so good right now, little G. I need to go talk to Haru for a few minutes.
Okay. I'll be right here.
Alrighty.
He's a big
And I'm gonna go grab Haru.
Haru's over there.
Yeah.
I don't think this one's very straight.
Haru,
Doesn't matter.
I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you, me and you.
Me and you.
Yep.
I'm right here.
We got issues, Haru.
Yeah. You don't have a saw in your hand.
Look. You and I have issues sometimes.
Not really. We're on the same page a lot.
Most of the time. There are days when I'd like to strangle you with my bare hands, but...
That's just bonding. Like siblings.
Sibling?
Did I ever tell you about the dreams I had about my dad? About the demon that killed him?
I don't remember.
Did I?
I don't think you did.
I started having dreams about a demon killing Treasure before we found Aaron, my sword. And then I started having dreams about Aaron and me in the dream saving Dad. And then I found the sword. And I was the only one that could touch it. And then, well, you know,
It's good.
Dad made a deal to keep me safe after I stabbed myself. I killed myself.
Yep.
Well, seems that the guy, demon, whatever the hell he is not happy enough just having Dad as a plaything. He wants me to kill you. And if I kill you, he says he'll give me my dad back. And if I don't kill you, then it's possible that he'll go after my mom or he'll go after Aaron.
Where is it?
What
Aaron? He's after.
exactly, or who have you pissed off so bad that you got a demon after you?
Well. Where do we begin?
Okay.
Let's
what
see.
demon's woman did you try to fuck?
Alright. Let's see from the beginning. As I fade into black, pull down a pull cord projector.
Uh-huh.
We started off
Without antlers.
without the antlers.
Okay.
From the beginning.
I don't need to see
Women
your carriage
specifically?
couple.
Or that's what we're down to?
I don't know. Why doesn't
Okay.
it know what you
That's-
did?
I ate the horse.
Yeah, I ate the horse with you.
Killed some goblins. Saved the one. He's over there.
Yeah.
We insulted the woman at the
Okay,
miners.
we're not going to spend the next hour and a half recapping the entire episode, the entire campaign.
There's a lot of them. A lot of women.
He's giving me a day to think about it. Obviously, I'm not going to kill you.
Obviously, you couldn't do it.
If I wanted to do that, I'd just tell Zevros to kill you in her sleep. She
Your
might
mother-in-law
actually
would-
do it.
Your mother-in-law would not be very happy.
I'm not married to him. It's not my mother-in-law yet. Oh my god, I'm going to kill you. It would make him happy. Are you trying to make me kill you so I'll make him happy?
I don't know. Did you get the name?
He wouldn't give me one. He just wanted me to call him Master. I'm like, I'm not going to call you Master. That's bullshit. But he won't give me a name. Now, Eeyore knows who the hell he is, but he won't tell because he kind of got threatened because that's the guy that turned him into a Bengal. So I don't think Eeyore's going to be much help. But Eeyore knows who he is.
Are you just talking with me there?
No, I pulled him
you
off.
pulled him off.
Yeah.
Because I guess I'm just fucking sitting there.
You're solid.
So he just goes off
I need
just
my
helps out.
consultant here with me at all times.
You need to make sure that someone with kid translate.
I'm just gonna say you were there. You were sawing the whole time.
You have to understand. It's not like I don't want to.
Kill me?
I know you're.
Kill me?
You don't want to kill me?
Are you sure it's him?
Yeah, did he
Are we
specifically say it was me?
Do I know any other dwarves?
I don't
She's
know.
got a
Does
point.
he-
Do you know any
Was
other
it
dwarves?
only- was it
Have you been
only
cheating
and
on me?
Jamie that
What?
figured that out?
Which one?
Aaron's.
Oh. No.
Oh. Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't someone want your dad dead too? So like, what the fuck did your
Oh
family?
yeah.
He says his god wants his dad
God
Hey, your god wants your dad
is
dead. This
also
demon wants
chained
you
up
dead.
in some sort of realm.
What the
He might have
fuck did
pissed-
your
he-
family do?
He said the
My dad's in
dwarf
the Underdark.
that was near me in the
Okay.
real world were in a camp full of goblins, a drow, a tiefling,
20-foot tall
Me?
tiefling.
He's close.
you
I demand a
What
recount.
did he say? Close
I demand a
close to your
recount.
side.
in the real
Yeah.
world.
Who's closest to your side? He sure is shooting.
Who's a dwarf? Him. There are no other dwarves
There's
in the
four
area.
of us.
She got specifics.
So, I mean,
Like, I need a name.
you know, he's gonna pop back in a day, and I'm gonna tell him no, and then he's gonna. I need to get in touch with Perrin
What was the deal that your father made?
to save me. He
I'm-
gave them.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Then he's trying to get something else out of you and probably break the contract.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
All right,
I am very, very upset
you
That-
think you're upset?
that this was even a question. What part of gang shit do you not understand?
What?
Gang shit.
Let's just.
Are you considering killing me?
I consider killing you all the time, but never for a demon. I consider it for my own pleasure.
So you are considering it for demon.
No.
Then
Honey,
why are we talking?
if I'm going to kill you, I'm going to wrap my hands around your little stubby neck, and I'm going to twist them, and I'm
Yes,
going to
harder.
take great pleasure in it because you have finally pushed me too far. Too far. And it will not be for the demon, it will be for me.
Since he's over
I will
there,
have
just
you
heard
so
that
wrong.
one
I
thing
want
that
to
he
know what
said.
you've done to make a demon want you dead.
I've killed a demon.
Well,
We all
I've
killed a
insulted.
demon.
I've insulted many people and their families.
I will take a moment to point out that we have already made this distinction. Yartinak was a demon, and this is a devil.
Devil.
They're different.
Ah,
We've actually been over this before, so
I
I
don't
want
know.
to
It's
correct
her
you.
bullshit.
You guys have all asked this question before, and I have clarified.
Okay.
what have you done to piss off a devil?
His god is kind of chained up somewhere.
The only thing that I cannot directly close off the line of, I stole from a shop in Neverwinter.
Where'd you steal?
A spear.
Wait, what? You
The
stole-
beginning of his backstory.
Yeah. That
Must have been a hell of a spear.
there is one small tiny connection that I might have be able to kind of fish together. Sorrow probably had mortal enemies,
Immortal enemies.
and she is completely weakened. I am the embodiment of her. Huzzah.
Which he never talks to her.
The last time she talked to me, she told me that she was done.
Maybe you should try sometime.
No, she like
Okay, so.
done.
Okay.
She has no more power. I am the embodiment of it. He might be after me to end all of her.
Well, what I know is that in a day, when the devil comes back and says, "Hey, you're gonna take my deal," I'm gonna go, "No," and you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna have a damn devil after us, or a lot of devils.
What happened last
Or
time?
a lot
Oh,
of
right.
shit.
You ended up killing yourself.
Yeah, not really making me thrilled about this.
So,
And now he's threatened my
Tomorrow,
mother.
we're just gonna throw you in jail for a day.
You
Who I just got back.
You
And Perrin. I'm telling Perrin's mom.
you might need to probably go on a hiatus.
A hiatus?
A hiatus.
Where?
With Gus.
Accept the deal.
What?
Accept the deal.
He wants
And-
me to kill you
Uh-huh.
so that there's no bringing you back.
Yeah.
But I have a sword.
But
No bringing you back.
But you can be very far away when you accept the deal. And we'll figure out the rest.
I follow him around
Wait,
everywhere.
you want me to make a deal
With a demon.
with the devil?
About devil.
To buy time.
Are you insane?
No.
Or tell him
No.
tell him he's insane.
I'm insane.
Honestly, if he didn't set a time frame, you've got some wiggle room.
Son of a bitch.
Devils are all about the deal. He said you had to kill him, not when you had to kill him.
So I could wait till he's about to die and kill him then and it'd be okay, all good?
Well, I imagine he won't be that patient, but you might have some time.
What happens if, what happens if I take the deal and he gets impatient and he's like, kill him, and I'm like, it's not time, it's not time, it's not time. What happens if he goes, you gotta do it right now, and I'm like, it's not time yet, and he goes, right now. What happens then?
If it's not in the contract, he can't change it.
Is he gonna make me sign a contract?
That's typically how it works.
I ain't signing shit.
Whether you sign it literally or whether it is a deal made off paper.
What can he
Don't
actually
say
do?
tomorrow you kill me.
I'm gonna kill you right now.
Say after I return my sister to safety. We do that. That's good.
My sister's not in danger.
My
It's
sister.
your sister.
My sister to safety. Kill me.
Is your sister
Glad
in
to go.
danger?
She not fucking home, is she?
You have a point. We need to talk more about this. We need
Or you just say no.
to. Oh my god. That's my first thought saying no.
What
We
can he
need
actually
to. Okay,
do?
look. We need to.
He made her kill herself. That's pretty fucking.
Are we sure it was him?
Yeah.
Are we sure? it's-
Pretty sure.
She says she's pretty sure.
Nobody was there.
What if someone else kills me?
I don't think he cares who kills you as long as you're fucking dead.
Yeah, but I can revive you from whatever state.
But that's not. Look. Let's deal with the wood. Let's deal with the other thing we got to deal with. Let's go to Phandalin and let's talk to Baron.
Can we kill him instead?
I would love to do that because you kind of like keep showing me killing him killing my dad. So
No,
look,
kill Perry.
No, we're not killing Perrin. Why would we kill Perrin?
To save me.
No.
How about
Are you
him?
sure he's not a villain?
How about him?
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
I'm going to a good place. I'm not going to that bitch.
Fair.
I turn around and say,
Yeah, let's
"Fuck
kill
y'all."
him. I'm kidding.
You've lived longer than both of us, okay?
We're gonna kill her first.
Hey, fuck you.
This is a team from over the side. If anyone's killing anyone, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna
Okay.
just step on you people.
Okay. So, okay. Do we have some logs ready?
Log.
Someone fucking took
How
away
many-
my partner. Gotta
How
go.
many roughly do we need to remake the one? We'll finish the actual solidity.
Lot.
A lot more than 45.
Yeah.
We need to make an
We didn't
apparatus.
roll that bad.
We need to make an apparatus.
Well, we've got to start.
We got a good start. That's what matters for now.
Well, you guys do understand that the ship was damaged pretty bad. You not only lost planks off the side of it, but you have actually damage to the main setup of the ship.
Yeah, we
Oh.
kind of need to take it to a sewer and get them.
Yeah, the fact that we're fixing as much as we have, or we're getting enough wood to fix what we can.
too.
We just need a 5-seater.
A 5-seater.
We need 5 seats in a circle.
Get
around
on my
the
hog.
All we need.
I'll go ahead and sit down and cast the floating disc.
Okay. So, counting this is during the 6 hours you're going to spend.
Yeah.
This happened, this conversation, they're chopping, you're taking the stuff down.
Fuck you at?
So you managed to transport the planks that you have down there, and you're running out of your time, but you've got your roughly 45 planks into the sanctum.
Yeah.
You have two books, one how to make the ship and one how to make the wood, or is it that all one?
It's all in the
It's
ship.
all
It's
in
one
one
book
book.
of airships.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we could probably ask.
You're probably gonna need to leave that with
Orgasm.
little G just in case we're not here when dude
It's
does
the
it.
book.
Yeah, to have dudes build it.
I don't think he can build it. I mean,
He's a
yes,
shipwright,
he's
yes,
a shipwright, but he can't put the magic in the
No,
plank.
we'll have to do that. He won't be there for another 2-3 days.
Yeah, but
We'll do the magic infusing. I don't want him to fuck up the ship when he's making it, just in case there's actual differences between
It's a
working
ship.
with wood and metal or magic wood.
it's shit.
Wood is wood.
Wood
All
is
you're doing
wood.
is putting a little magic in it.
Yeah, to make
Yeah.
it
And
more.
do a little.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
You give it a little sprinkle,
I
yeah.
don't fucking know, man.
little something.
There. If it was that simple, everybody would have a flying ship.
It's the core is the problem.
Yeah.
I just want him to not fuck anything up, So we'll leave that
yeah,
with
we'll
him.
tell little G to talk
Don't let
to
him run off with it,
Yeah, don't let him take it nowhere, and
but let him have it for reference.
we may be out of touch for a little bit. But we'll see what happens. We'll be hopefully not out of touch for a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Alright, so you go and inform little G. He takes the book. He says that ship leaves if every single goblin here is dead first.
And can keep the book too. Don't let him take that either, because it's a, like.
It is sacred. You gave it to him. He's handing it back to you, or he'll be dead first.
Alrighty.
So you want him to have the shipwright actually fix the ship?
No, because we can't afford it.
What do you mean?
If it's reasonable, obviously.
Yeah. Have him look at it.
Can he make an apparatus to help fix it? Because 100% there is like.
Well,
See what he can do first.
Can he message us and let us know how much it's going to cost?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get a quote.
Yeah. Get us
Yeah, get us a quote.
and we'll let him know.
Okay.
Get us a quote, we'll get back to him.
Yeah.
Or we'll bargain with items. We'll give him something to make him.
Yeah, we could actually do that.
Because those are
Okay.
expensive as fuck.
So we got 4 hours left of the potion. But
Yep.
Do this,
it
this is the old
is
version of this one.
10:18, so I guess we have to stop.
Yeah. Though we got a lot done, so.
Yeah.
What's the next thing? Is it.
Deforestation is done.
Deforestation
Re-religion.
done.
Rain
does wood runs done.
Play with the cultists.
Play with the cultists.
I was right.
Play with the cultists.
You're gonna go play with the cult.
Yep, we're gonna.
You need to call it, or you want to say a little bit more?
They call it because if we get in a fight with the cult, I don't want to go.
We can at least see the beginning of it.
No,
maybe.
no, no,
Ah,
no,
it's
no,
only
no,
10
no.
I do
minutes,
have
never
a
mind.
question for
Let this-
Eeyore though when it's quiet and it's just me and him for a second.
Okay.
So, is your first name Denora Eeyore?
As you say that, there's a flash, and the bangle goes from shiny to very dull looking. And he says, "Be careful with
I'm
that.
holding you very tight to make sure you're not going anywhere. I'm gonna.
I don't
see what
appreciate
it is.
that. That feels very bad.
I apologize. I was just asking. I'm
Don't
sorry.
do that again."
I'll keep calling you Eeyore. I'm fine with that, dear.
And about a minute later, it goes back to shiny looking again.
I'm
Oh, that
sorry.
feels much
Sorry,
better.
Eeyore.
Because you need to say like what 3 of his
So
names.
it's okay to call you Eeyore now, right?
That's not my name.
But it's okay, right?
I fully accept that. It's fine.
That's great,
That's
dear.
not my name. But I'm gonna take it
But
because
I'll take it.
fuck that.
Yeah.
We already heard most of his name.
No, that's his name.
Alright, cool. Oh.
Yeah, he lied to your T-Nac about having to say all the other bullshit.
Oh.
Should I say it 3 times?
No, you just say anytime you speak his name, the enchantment's gone. It doesn't take 3 rounds. If Yartina had known that, you guys would have never been able to.
Oh!
All you have to say is his name, and you can break the thing. But he lied. Yartina intimidated the fuck out of him, so he told him how to do it. But he gave him this entire phrase to say instead of just saying his name. So yeah, no, he lied to Artie.
Oh, he lied to the lesser
very
Lord.
nice to make sure he can't fall down.
Well, what's he gonna do? Kill him?
Yes.
Who's gonna do it anyway?
I like Eeyore.
So what is it? What does the bangle do again?
Full restore.
It basically gives you a long rest instantly.
But we're not doing that because we like Eeyore.
You speak his name, the enchantment comes off, and then you can literally go bing and flick the bangle. The bangle shatters, destroying Yanore, and you instantly fully restored as if you had just finished a long rest.
But we're not
That's
doing
why it's
that.
called the Bangle of the Immortal.
We're definitely
When
not
you
doing
speak
that.
when you speak his name, the enchantment that protects the bangle is gone, and any impact to the bangle instantly gives you an instant long rest. So if you say his name and then go into battle, if you're knocked to 0 hit points, when you fall over, the bangle shatters and you're right back to full. Spell slots, hit points, everything.
So that's why he's a turtle. That's why he's staying slow.
Hey Josh.
Yo.
Drop it!
I was
bounces like a
Drop it.
You never know what the hell that thing's gonna do.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like
2.
So yeah, we'll come back to this, because...
There we
Oh,
go.
nice. That's what's funny.
That's more like
Oh,
it.
fuck you! What is it doing all the things?